I know a few people who had schizophrenia when they turned 18, but I can tell you right now, it's not due to the weed. At
Yeah,
least, at least not only due to the weed, but I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole.
yeah, I get it.
I'm not a furry.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
The stream just fucking starts and we're just talking about schizophrenia and weed and shit. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, does me making this ASMR with my mouth while eating pizza count as sexual content on Twitch?
I hope so. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have to suffer.
I just want to finish this pizza as goddamn fast as I can because I want to get to drinking.
Well, I fucking haven't been on the stream before, so that I should probably say. You've streamed before, but this is the second Joe Groningen, however the fuck you pronounce this shit. Joe Groningen.
Oh no.
Yes.
What?
Wait, you were drunk?
Right.
This is fucking Rob we're talking about, and you're saying he's just.
I honestly can't tell his drunk self from his normal self, to be honest.
That's because he's constantly drunk. He's fucking.
Wait. Yeah, it's. I mean, no offense, Hank. No offense, Hank, but
Oh,
Nice.
wait, did you start the stream? Oh. One of them is me right now.
Oh, yeah. And I'm fucking logging into my Twitch account because I don't know why, but it fucking logged me out.
here's the thing: if I start watching it, it's gonna show up in my stream and cause a loop, which is not.
Should we state for Twitch? Should we state our names, age, and sex registry? Sorry, sex offender registry number. Thing,
Alright, so
whatever.
I'm gonna start.
Okay.
Alright.
You are 12.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was peer pressured. Yeah, Reddit, do your thing. Reddit, do your thing.
No, Hank, you know why you're a registered sexual offender? You're actually such a fucking snack that pedophiles just can't get away from you, so they had to put you on a registry to keep the pedophiles out of your space. Like you are. Because it's damn good pizza.
he has that 3D 1 kilobyte per second audio.
I have a headset. I have a headset with a drink.
What?
It's even worse. Holy fuck. Fucking. He just starts disconnecting from the.
It's the shit that I have. Well, you can look it up if you want, but I don't give a shit. Why?
Because you disconnected from
I
like,
did?
the inter-
I was just stating the fucking label, mark, whatever of this headset. It has vibration. Yeah.
I have
it's really
fucking
nice to
Tyler
com-
One's headset. The exact same type of headset. The exact
You
same
also
type
have
of
his
headset.
head.
No.
what?
Wait, what?
Fuck if I remember. Wait, do you have a Tyler One's headset or head shape?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
What is this? Oh.
Isn't he Mexican? Have you ever seen Mike Pecker? Ah, Gordita. You might hear some crackling.
Yeah.
That's my stash of wet wipes. That's black.
Oh. Oh, dear.
To be honest, whoever would wear that skirt, I would just say, "Wow, you have a massive pussy." You showed this to me like dreaming or something.
Oh.
Oh, that was good. Hey, tell me if I'm not loud enough.
Yeah.
Is my mic good?
Yeah.
Alright. Does it echo?
Stream with my pussy.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Why is the region set to Singapore?
What?
Excuse me.
The fucking VC.
Wait, what?
Not me. What the?
What? What?
Singaporean. Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yes. What about it? No. Fuck's sakes.
Penis Russia.
No. Basically, no.
I mean,
Look,
to be honest,
Russia was
right
basically. You know about the Teutonic Order, right?
What?
What?
The what now?
I said, do you know about the Teutonic Order?
No.
Okay, you remember the Crusades, right? All right, fucking boomers. No, basically. So the Teutonic Order were like these crusaders from Germany, and just as you can imagine, every crusader was out for money, basically, money and fame. They were just religious mercenaries, really. And then after Jerusalem or Istanbul or whatever, actually it was Constantinople. Never mind. They went further north and north and north until going to places where there was a need of Persian and getting some money. Yeah, Constant. Are you dense as fuck? Jerusalem and Istanbul are two different fucking cities.
It's all a myth created by the government to sell Jews.
Are you dense? Are you dense? Can you please wait? Can you, we need a wait.
It's a
on.
myth. It's the myth to sell
We need a
hummus.
map.
It's a
We
myth
need a
to
map
sell
on
hummus.
this. We need a map on this. We need a map on the stream. Jimmy, put that shit up. Like, fucking, do you even know where the fuck that is? I am.
This man's a zip file at this point. Fucking got that WinRAR 40 day trial, you know?
Or like 400.
First day.
Alright, let's see this shit.
Zoom in onto Turkey on the Bosphorus trade node. What the fuck kind of map is this?
Press Control and plus.
Never mind. Do you see where Turkey is?
No.
And that little horn sticking out of it that's connecting it to the fucking European continent. You see that? See that shit? Well, that is where Constantinople is. Do you have any fucking clue where Jerusalem is? Here's a hint. You see that you see where Israel said, no. Are you stupid? You know what? I give up. I'm gonna get the whiskey and I give up. Fuck this. Fuck this shit. Absolutely. Anyways,
I'm just staring at fucking like Ghana and Africa, and you guys are just talking about fucking Israel. I don't fucking know why, but I'm just staring at Africa like a retard.
in Africa, in the center, do you see that that word that Twitch loves? Should we do it? Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I know they can, let them think about it. Let them think about it. I like how it's next to Chad and the color and the color scheme is kind of reversed. Look at the color of Chad, then think about the country next to it. And then the Adam's apple. Yeah, that. It looks like a fucking bulge. It looks like an Adam's apple that's bulging out. It's like a wait. Have you ever seen an Adam's apple get an erection? Well, this is it. Look at it. Look at it. You said it yourself. Oh fuck yeah. Okay, so let's go back over. Yeah, so Istanbul, that's the little horn that's connecting up all the way above Poland. Well, that's where they basically settled, the Teutonic Order. Centuries went by. They did their northern crusades against the pagans there, mostly Livonians, if I remember, or was it Lithuanians? Who gives a shit?
No, it's the
gives a shit?
Mongolians, you retard.
No, it wasn't the Mongolians. No, they helped. Oh, yeah, also they helped the fucking Hungarians against the Cumans when they were in Hungary. Then they went up above Poland. Jesus Christ. Anyways, the Teutonic Order stayed there for some time, and slowly but surely it started to evolve into more landmass, acquiring more landmass, this and that, and the Prussian state was born, which was under Frederick the First, if I remember, the Soldier King, something like that. Yeah, and basically when Frederick the Great, or rather Frederick the Second, was on the throne, his grandson, holy shit, that's when shit started to get serious, because you know that quote from Voltaire where he says, every country, every state has an army, but the Prussian army has a state. Well, it was kind of like that, and they were responsible for multiple ingenious discoveries of military tactics, like the goose step. Yeah, it was called the goose step. Come to think about it, but I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. Look, English is like 3 languages in a trench overcoat, like trying to pretend it's one. So who gives a shit? Anyways. Oh, do you know what the? Oh, I gotta say something. Wait, hold on. I got a really good one. Have you ever heard about the Potsdam Guard? The Potsdam Guard. Okay. See, this is a little interesting fact. Frederick the First, the Soldier King, was a bit weird. How
Did he
weird?
try to suck his own dick?
Let's say this gets weirder than that, right?
No.
Anyways, he had a, well, let's not call it a fetish, but let's call it a fetish.
Oh no.
He had a thing for tall men, like really tall men. No. He just had a thing for tall men. That's about it.
Okay.
And he had this. The thing was so passionate in him, let's say, that he actually recruited a whole fucking regiment, if not battalion, or whatever it was back then, of the tallest men he could find. And I am not kidding when I say this. Like, he actually spent money for manhunters to go and find as tall of men as they could. Like, there's one example, I think in Ireland, where they actually, in the middle of a town, kidnapped a blacksmith who was really tall, just so he could be forcefully put into the Potsdam Guard. And the point of this, now you think, oh, he was probably a genius. That Potsdam Guard was probably very a quality regiment who kicked ass on the battlefield, right? Well, that's fucking wrong. It was the complete opposite, because the only requirement to get into the Potsdam Guard was being fucking tall, and that's about it. So if you were a complete imbecile, doesn't matter, you're tall. And about why it could be thought of as a fetish, well, on his wedding night, instead of making a baby, he actually forced his fiancée, or now woman, to sit down and watch him play with toy soldiers. I am
Of course.
dead fucking serious.
That's
He actually enjoyed it. He actually enjoyed it more than he would enjoy sex. I dare to say. Let's say it was like, honestly, if he knew about Bionicles, I swear he would have played with Bionicles. You know that?
Oh, yeah,
You know that
speaking-
meme? Wait, hold on. You know that meme at when the guy at the baseball game is talking to the blonde chick in the undershirt, and like with the glasses, and he's like explaining things to her while holding out his hand in front of her. Yeah, well, it's basically like him trying to explain Bionicle. I imagine it like that. I imagine that would be Frederick the First.
Yeah.
Oh, and also keep in mind that one of the, if I'm correct on this, one of the most important people in European history, well, not the most important, but sure, he was important, who lived and prospered Prussia, was Otto von Bismarck. You know, the big mustache man. Yes, the mustache.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
on the
just
topic-
noticed that I had my mic muted this whole time.
Nice.
That's brilliant, man.
Yeah, speaking on the topic about world leaders with weird fetishes, did you know that Alexander the Great was a known gay necrophiliac?
You fucking what?
No, he.
Was he
Okay,
right?
first
It's just
off,
propaganda.
he had no. There have been manuscripts of him fucking dead people. It's an actual historical fact.
You're
I actually
shitting me.
fucking wrote an essay about it. And he had a male lover, even though that it was considered you could fuck men back in that ancient times, but it was
so
considered
that
to be
is
like a one-off
that's a
thing,
given.
like a one-night stand.
Greeks, fucking Greeks. Greeks
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
he would constantly fuck one guy. I can't remember his name specifically. I could actually pull up my
I
essay
don't
and,
think
like,
that guy
read
even
it.
remembered his own name.
Yeah, but whenever it
Well, he
was
was
one
dead,
of the
so-
guys in his army, and whenever he died, Alexander the Great basically broke down over it. It was like a very big loss for him. even though that he was known for like literally slaughtering his own troops and shit like
Well,
that.
it was good fucking boy pussy. What do you want?
Yeah, it's rare. It's
It
hard
was
to
a
come by.
delicious pussy.
Who
Good pussy
said
is
that
hard to come
Alexander
by.
was a top?
That's actually true. But I
yeah,
kind of consider.
exactly.
I kind of think he would be, given that he seems kind of a dominant guy to me. Sure, he looks pretty, but he might be dominant as well.
Oh yeah, he was also a very feminine-looking guy. He had like blonde hair that he dyed orange with saffron, and had like really long hair. He had one eye was like brown and another one was blue, I think. And
So he was
another thing
basically
was-
David Bowie of his time.
No, he was
He also
basically.
had pointed teeth.
Wait, Jesus Christ! I just realized it. I just now figured out who was the inspiration for Sigvald the Magnificent, but
Oh,
we'll get
God.
into that later.
We'll get into that later after these stories.
Anyways, continue.
Yeah, so he also had pointed teeth, and he was like very short.
Like
and-
naturally pointed teeth?
Yeah,
Fucking dog.
yeah.
You fucking what, mate?
No, I'm serious.
Holy
The
shit.
amount of shit I did an essay on him, and the amount of shit that I've learned from it is absolutely astonishing.
What a mad lad.
Sure, like, are you sure? Look, this could be also unreliable narrator. Like, you know, when they
No,
talked about it.
These were
but,
like reliable sources. I think one of my sources was like from some fucking university. I can't remember which one exactly because
No,
this
no,
is
no,
like
I'm even talking
2 or
about the
3 months
original.
ago.
I'm talking about the original scripts because you know the majority of people still today believe that Napoleon was short when he actually wasn't.
He
All right,
was
there's-
he was short for
Well, that
our
was-
time.
But you know, like dyeing his hair, heterochromia, sharpened teeth, short, feminine-looking dom who's a necrophiliac. It's really.
It's
it
exactly
sounds
like
like.
the one dude from Griffith.
Oh god, yeah. Look, it sounds like a fucking shit post. I'm not gonna lie.
It sounds like somebody's made up Warhammer OC.
I'm not. Yeah, actually, it does. Like, it honestly sounds like a shit post. I'm not trying to diminish your essay, but there's the sources that are quoting this. Like, they were either out for blood against him or were piss drunk. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like I'm gonna fucking log into my school, and I'm gonna actually like download the essay, and I'm gonna try and
Just
see.
to prove us wrong.
No,
I'm not
I
gonna
know.
watch
And now that you bring
What a
up the fact
fucking
that it may
zoomer.
be from like some unknown Bolivian like beet farming website, I need to make sure, you know?
Zoomer thing to say. Let me log into my school.
Yeah.
Technically, he is the fucking Zoomer among us. Like, Nick is
Let
only...
me get into
Mind
VR
you.
chat with my class.
Mind you, fucking Nick is older than me.
Who's Nick?
Online school environments,
Hey, him, he is Nick.
Oh,
they
Well, speak
just
up, man.
came into being when I was in school. So
Online school sucks. And if
so
you
who's
think
fucking
People,
typing milk?
people keep commenting milk.
about I don't know who that is.
I
think
don't know
actually
either,
may
man.
know.
yeah.
Yeah, but like, just imagine this. Imagine that you have mandatory VR chat with your class.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
Like, you just see, like, I don't know, superhuman Pepsi Man and Hatsune Miku, like, together, like, sitting down in class.
Imagine all the furry avatars.
Oh no, God no. That's
Christ.
how you get fucking bullied.
That's how you get
Right.
bullied, just like in real life.
Oh my god, like, imagine how many, like, wet papers, like, a piece of paper you can throw at the teacher and he wouldn't notice.
Who the fuck
Like,
is
just
this? Who the
spitballing.
fuck is this in our chat? Look at him. He's saying Pepsi milk.
Okay, ban him, right now. He said Pepsi Milk, ban him.
What the fuck is Pepsi milk?
I don't know what it is and I don't want to find out.
It's
Ban him.
carbonated milk, you unconscious swine.
Go fuck yourself.
What the fuck did you just say?
Oh, also, wait, hold on, let me...
Carbonated
Wait,
milk.
Let me...
Carbonated milk, Pepsi flavored milk.
Oh.
From the Pepsi cow.
Hold on. I got even better. I got even better. You let me ruin your night. Do you know that there is an official, like, an actual cocktail, and it's called horse jizz, and there's only 2 ingredients.
Horse and jizz.
One of them is milk. Yes, one of them is milk. Can you guess what the other ingredient is?
Glue.
No, it's alcohol. I can tell you that because it's a fucking cocktail.
Ah, cock.
What do you think they mix with milk?
I'm guessing it's vodka or something.
Nope, even worse. No, if it would be with that, it would be more like like a white Russian or black Russian. But no, nope,
Oh
even
yeah,
worse.
that
No, even
reminds
worse.
me.
Hold on. Let me say it. Beer.
I know who it is.
It's they actually fucking mix. Someone actually goes to the bartender and says, "Hey, can I get beer and milk in the same glass?" And the bartender just looks at him and goes, "You know what? Yeah, you can get that, and I'm gonna name that for you. You
That's
know, I'm gonna actually
disgusting.
name it for you, and I'm gonna call it horse jizz. So every time you want to fucking order, you're gonna call it horse jizz."
Gross. Also, I
Imagine
figured
that.
out who the milk person is.
Ah.
That's
Your
that's Nem's girlfriend who was just saying milk the whole time. I think she's just asking for him.
Who's girlfriend?
Mine.
Nem has a girlfriend and she's in the
Nem,
chat right
oh.
now. Say
Oh, okay.
hello.
Hi, Nem's girlfriend.
Okay, first off, you guys can call me Jacob if you want.
No, we're
don't
gonna
really
call you
mind.
Nem because she told us to call you Jacob.
I don't.
All right, bet.
I refuse.
I bet.
Cow milk? Well, never tried it, so I wouldn't know. How fucking extra can you
We've-
get?
All of-
Camel milk.
Camel
Oh my
milk.
god, do you want almond milk or camel milk or wolf piss? Huh?
Well, it's not extra if you're in Arabia, you know.
Wait,
Really?
your girlfriend's from Arabia.
No.
No, she went to Arabia and
She's
she
from
had it.
she's from
while she
she's
was
from
there.
she's from Israel.
Camel milk is salty and so. I don't know how to tell you this, but that wasn't milk.
Was it a little bit thick?
Only cream.
Oh no.
Ah!
I'm sorry, but you set yourself up for this. Anyways,
You know
Jesus
what? Now
Christ.
that I think about it, I think I may have been the camel.
Oh god. We're just bullying.
can
We're
hear the
bullying
will
our
to
only
live.
commenter. Jesus Christ. But yeah, we've all RP'd in some way or another in this Among Us, right?
you and me RP, but I don't know who else did.
I know Nem RPs, I know Nick RPs because I introduced him to it.
Yep.
You introduced him to him in what?
Jesus Christ, he's going full Serbian again.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
Polski internet.
Look, I actually do have some problems recently with my internet, so I'm just living
No.
up to the fame.
Yeah, that's just Serbian, Serbian nature. But yeah, like, does anybody have any horror stories of RPing?
I mean,
Yeah.
I RP'd with you, so.
Oh god, no, shut up. You do not get a say in this!
Story, but I did.
I can hear the packets.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, somebody, who has a fucking horror story about RPing?
The tick.
I
Oh,
have
God.
a story, but it's not mine, and I don't have permission to say it, and so
Fuck.
I'm not going to be able to say it, unfortunately.
You cock,
Okay.
just fucking say it.
Wait, so you're gonna say like yes, I do have one, but no, I'm not
I
gonna
have a
tell
horror
you.
story, but I'm not gonna tell
no,
it!
No,
What a
no,
fucking tease.
no.
What a
no.
fucking cock,
So,
what a cock.
Never mind. I just got permission.
Do
permission.
it, fucking do it.
So my girlfriend had an ex that I actually used to know, and that's kind of how I got introduced to her. And so they were dating, and my girlfriend, which was his girlfriend at the time, was straight, but he was bi. So, and they used to ERP, and he always would make my girlfriend be a guy, and she never ERP'd as a actual woman until I dated her.
That off. What?
So she'd always be a twink.
Dude, look at the stream.
Censor your name in the chat. We'll do it in editing. Don't worry. Yeah, but that doesn't sound bi to me. But sure.
I
Maybe he wanted. Maybe he wanted
Like-
both at the same time.
no. He never was interested into my girlfriend for as a woman. He was, and after he broke up with her, he started dating a guy. So
So he's not bi. He's just gay.
It's just a faggot.
Yeah, more or less. Oh, you watch your mouth, or Twitch is gonna get you.
Oh, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean,
Ah,
I mean, this isn't. I almost said the B word.
oh no.
blind.
Yeah.
They banned blind playthrough. I can't believe it. But yeah, like,
Similar experience, except we're both guys. But oh well.
I have this experience. Like,
The only weird part was that we were RPing through our personas. Yeah, it was a phase. Fuck off.
I can understand.
there was
Yeah,
this.
I wish you wouldn't.
There was this time when God, I'm trying to think of a really good one. Swexa, you probably remember this one. Mission accomplished.
Was it with me?
No. Like when I used to run this pretty big RP server thing, we got a guy in this one time, and he went, "Can I play as Master Chief?" And I told him, "No, we
Yeah.
don't do knockoff characters." You remember this guy, don't you, Swexa?
I think I remember this story.
I tell him, "No, you can be maybe like a captain or something. I don't fucking know. It'll do, you know." And he goes and makes
Captain Chief.
he makes his fucking he makes his fucking character, and then we start playing, and eventually he goes like, "Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I tell him we're on the ship, but it's being attacked, and you gotta like do stuff." And he goes straight.
Was this strictly RP or ERP?
No, this was strictly RP. This was still on Atlas, you know. So this guy, he goes, I still can't believe it.
Skipped over VR technology, who nobody gives a shit about.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this in fucking sequence. We already talked.
Okay.
We can pick fucking
okay.
anything of these, you know.
Sure, fair enough.
But like this dude, he goes straight to the fucking shuttles. He gets in the shuttle. He crashes it directly into the enemy cruiser, and he starts like fucking fully.
That's ready?
He fully just starts kill hitting everyone. Just everything when I see, I shoot him dead. And eventually he gets into the elevator, and like he gets stopped at a wrong level, and this robot, he starts fucking strangling him, and he almost gives up on it before I tell him, you know, you have like a knife, right? Because it's in your inventory tab, it's like fucking right there, and you can make use of it. And he goes, "Oh, right." So he cuts the robot up in pieces. He gets to the bridge, and he could have seen this coming, and he goes, "Yeah, I pull out 2 flashbangs, and everybody's flashed." And then I go, "Well, there's still like, you don't have flashbangs because it's not in your inventory. You never bought them, and you just started off." Which is reasonable, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
And the guy goes, "Oh," I still remember it quite well. He goes, he straight up goes like, at the gunpoint of 2 other guys, "There's an explosion in the engine room. The whole ship shook, and I lean into my radio, and I say, 'Mission accomplished, boys.'" And he has this entire thing about where his B team, which I was not notified about that he even had a B team active, which would have been my task as the narrator. He has this whole thing about the B team exploding the engine room while I'm fucking busy with this shit, you know?
You know, to a point, I understand his frustration because sometimes you just like combat sequences can just revolve into rap battles basically.
No, it
And,
wasn't even. It wasn't even the fact that the fucking combat
Yeah,
sequence
I know.
He
Yeah,
just
I
went
know. I
straight
know.
for it, kill shotting everything.
Yeah, well, maybe he wanted to just get to the fucking.
Nah, he didn't even want that. He just wanted to be Master Chief, so he just wrote a book without my knowledge, apparently. And apparently he was like at them not even leaving this out. He basically went straight from waking up from the ship shaking to boarding a shuttle without permission, crashing it into a ship, going through the ship, killing everyone, even a janitor who just looked the other way. He went in the elevator, almost got killed there. He got stopped on his way to the bridge, pulled out 2 fucking flashbangs out of his ass, killed those guys, got held up at fucking gunpoint, and finally, somehow, he says that there's a B team somewhere that destroyed the fucking ship, and he goes, mission accomplished. And at that point, I'm like, okay, Baffert, you just take it over from here. I'm done with this shit. And to a point, Baffert, you know him. He goes a long while. He goes a long while before he's like, oh, fuck it. I'm not gonna deal with this shit anymore. Even he got tired of this dick Jesus bullshit, you know? It's incredible.
Was this after I created the tick guy, or was it after Mortarion?
It was after you left for a while.
Yeah, I think I was. Yeah, then that was after the tick.
Yeah, and then Lynn got G back, and then G decided to get a hate boner for Lynn and just decided to nuke the whole place, remember?
Yeah, I am well aware. I don't know.
It's right between those moments that it was not Arcturus, but Atlas 2.0. Yeah. Because for some reason, Baffert was like, no, what we gotta do is we gotta kill off the regular Atlas because that's no more fun for anyone anymore, and we gotta all invest into Atlas 2.0, which was basically at that point more of a slice of life version of my Metal Thief anyway.
Wait, before we get into too deep with that, anyone else got some interesting RP stories? I want to hear something.
Nick only has memories with me because he's like started just recently.
Yeah.
How was your experience with that?
I don't really have a lot of experience yet.
He managed to completely dominate the Queen Demoness though, which was really good for them.
Hey.
He bent that bitch over a desk and fucked her until she submitted. It was amazing.
Oh. Oh, I gotta try that one at least once.
Oh yeah, but you got a new. I suggest getting a new character for him to be honest.
Yeah, true, but you know, as things currently are, like I don't know, like doing RPs right now on MT, it's getting like. I don't know, I'm losing the spark. I'm trying to keep it alive, but I'm kind of losing the spark, and I do have the responsibility towards Saf, and Baffert is, you know, he's busy, so if we like exchange RPs like twice a week, that's plenty apparently these days. According to him, like according to me as well. Like
he's kind of been busy as of late. I don't know what he's been up to.
Yeah, that's true. But
I replied somewhere in the afternoon, and he hasn't responded ever since. Not neither to any of my PMs.
Mostly because I don't know, like I'm kind of getting tired of just dragging out RPs. I know it's fun to talk to people, and it's not the point of just time skipping, but at this point I'm kind of in favor of time skipping because I don't get any shit done. It's always getting dragged out. Like if I complete one mission, it'll take me a fucking year in real time.
Yeah, fair enough.
This isn't a fucking D&D campaign.
Have you considered just like being patient with me instead?
Wait, being patient with you?
Yeah. Like I can do a pretty quick mission. Just ask Nick.
Yeah.
And like one day he got like five wives. Holy shit.
Yep.
Well,
pretty fast.
Definitely more straightforward. I will definitely think about it, but we're not gonna do it on MT, right?
No, God, no. We're gonna do it on the other one that I made for you.
Yeah, I do remember. We can do with that. I told you we can put in more action and less dialogue. You can make it as weird as you want, honestly, because I'm kind of in favor for
but
it.
that's not something that we're gonna like discuss on here. We could like
Yeah.
do D&D on the Joe Groningen podcast eventually, you know.
Yeah, I was thinking about like doing a sort of, if anyone would be interesting, like I was thinking about doing something like combining some aspects of D&D and RP, like
Yeah, we could do like a Stalker RP.
yeah, it could be something like that. I would only for now introduce something like attributes scores and rolling of the dice for certain things,
Yeah.
mainly combat, because I'm kind of tired of just like rap battling through every fucking sequence of combat.
You've
Because
always
I
had
say-
you've always had a hatred for that. Even G complained about that a lot back when he had to narrate you.
I remember that part, but it really is like, okay, I'm a special character, but then all of a sudden you show up with this like mediocre character, and all of a sudden like we're at a match, then I say, okay, I'm gonna just kick his ass. Basically, I do describe it well, but I just say I'm generally just gonna kick his ass, and that's it. No, we have to prolong it. We have to word battle about it. Yeah, and
exactly.
Yeah, it kind of takes a spark out of it. Honestly, I would introduce, just because of that, what you can and cannot do, or what you manage or to do or not. That's the only reason why I would introduce like attribute scores and some rolling of the dice. Like,
Yeah,
simple as that.
That's like for another time, you know.
Yeah, but that's of course for another time. But
I do have one more horror story, and this does involve you.
Horror story with me?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the one RP story that with me that was like, this was in the time that like everybody in the fucking.
Are we talking about the first one?
No. This is about. I'll tell it.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
This was right in the time when I was like being manipulated.
This was
into
Atlas time, right?
Yeah, exactly. But this was right in the time that I was like being like coerced and manipulated into like hating you and Lynn.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was already on like that hate energy, you know, that hate vibing, just like, oh, everything he does is bad. I'm gonna fucking kick his ass. You know this shit,
okay,
right?
Fair enough. As you do. Yeah.
As you do when you're getting fucking coerced into this bullshit. Right. So we had the House of Animals. I don't know if you remember that.
I know where you're going with this story, but yeah, go ahead.
He makes a fucking character who should have been the driver, because the House of Animals, they were like a heist crew, right? Kind of like, It was like kind of like Pocket Payday. It was pretty cool. It was pretty fun.
The only female character that I've ever made, and I probably will ever make, because I don't know how to play female characters. It's,
Me neither.
Yeah, like, no, I mean to an extent, but I'm worse at it, honestly, because if I were up to, I would either be like a straight up bitch dyke or just a whore, and there's no in between.
Right.
Like, no offense to any women watching here.
Oh, all five of them. All of them are women.
Yeah, no offense to you, but really, I my mentality is like that, and I can't, and that's why I'm a man. Simple as that. Anyways, take it over.
Right. So, he introduces to the fucking character by driving up to a safe house, a secret location, in a car, a straight up Mad Max car, like this big ass Mustang with like armor plating on it, and like a big ass turret on the top.
A turret?
It had a turret on the fucking roof.
Uh-huh.
Wait, I had a fucking turret on the roof. Wait, what?
It had a fucking turret. He drove up with a fucking Mustang, armored Mustang, Mad Max style, like lifted
Wait, you said
with
a
big ass
turret?
wheels, with a turret on the fucking top.
A
A
turret
turret or a
or a
turd?
turd?
Turrets with guns,
I
with
thought
big ass
I-
guns.
No, I thought I heard like turret, like
Yeah.
like I actually see that on the roof.
He fucking drives up in this thing onto a safe house of well-known legendary criminals. And then he gets pissed off because the one guy gets really fucking pissed off at him. Wolf, I remember his name. He was like, get this fucking thing out of here, you fucking mental degenerate.
It's like, well, just stash it in the fucking garage.
You already drove up in the fucking thing. You don't think police are gonna look at the heavily armored truck?
Well, that's why I have
Driving
the
up.
turret. Well, that's why I have the turret. There are nobody will notice if there's nobody to
will
notice.
Exactly, Russian stealth.
Exactly. Russians are more for hostage situations. Like if you ask Alpha Group, it's like, 7 suspects and 30 hostages. All right, we'll take care of it. End report. Mission accomplished. 37 suspects killed. Yeah, that's that's Alpha Group for you. That's Alpha Group for you. It really is. Like, I do respect the physical capabilities of each and every special forces on Earth. I honestly do, because they really have to go through a lot of shit. But it's more about the equipment and the mentality and the method that they use. And honestly, I would rather stand by a SAS, a SEAL, or a fucking GIGN rather than standing near a fucking Alpha Group member. I am not kidding. It's about their
Y'all
mentality.
just talking about
really.
like Alpha Group and the fucking GIGN, and I'm just fucking playing Minecraft.
Oh, that's how serious you're taking this
Yeah,
live stream?
the greatest,
Wow.
the greatest
The audacity.
fucking,
I'm just fucking
the
wandering
greatest
around.
fucking podcast that ever was. Wow.
Well, give us your input. What do you think of the story so far, Mr. Minecraft? Mr.
What?
Too Cool to Talk?
No, it's just I'm retarded. That's all. I don't know.
That's another word for being
Autism
lazy.
is
With that
not a
number.
valid explanation.
Well, there's a difference between being retarded and being autistic. You're
Nothing.
both wrong.
I can contest because I have Asperger's. Nothing. There's no difference.
Asperger's.
No, you just can't tell the difference because you're both.
Fuck you. We're gonna talk about Lancia.
Okay, now that's something I can.
Now
talk
he's
about.
here. See?
Nice.
This little shit.
Lancia.
Yeah, because you got me into rally. You
Ah.
fucking.
I got him
got
into
me.
rally. It's horrible. He used to be really into like street racing shit, like Assetto Corsa, like Tarmac is the
Well,
greatest shit
Assetto-
ever.
Assetto Corsa is a good sim for grip racing and for like track racing, and there's a lot of good like toge mods.
He used to
it's
be a fucking Tarmac fag. A tar fag, if you will.
Okay.
So he gets into rallying and stuff, and I tell him like, yeah, you know, what you really want to do for rally is like you get a fucking Lancia, and he's like, Lancia, what the fuck is that? Much like everyone I know.
Yeah, I think I heard about it. It's a brand of car, right?
Yeah, it's a
a
car
can
brand.
opener.
It's a can opener. Basically,
Well,
they were can
technically
openers
it
in the
could be
rally,
if you
in the Group
ram
B
it
rally
fast
stages.
enough.
I mean,
Jesus
this is
Christ.
rally we're talking about.
It's Group B rally we're talking about. Those were actual can openers.
Yeah.
So I tell him like, yeah, it's cool and stuff. Like, go look at Lancia and stuff. And he starts with the Stratos and like, and whatever. He starts doing that in like
yeah.
Forza
the
Horizon 4.
HF4.
And now he's like, he's not like.
Well, I don't even have FH4 anymore. I got fucking Dirt Rally 2.0 because it's like $12
Damn, that's
in the autumn sale. So I
that's
decided
pretty
to
dope.
get it.
I love the smell of beer from a plastic bottle when you open it. It
Oh.
smells like a fart.
Yummy.
But like,
I'm not. I wish I was kidding though.
but like Lancia back in the day, like in the 80s, I think like the very late 70s, Group
Can
B
you give me
rally.
a reference? Can you like put something up on the stream? You know, let's use the screen when we have it.
While we have it, sure.
Yeah.
Before it breaks.
Rob has to give back the computer to his mother in about 2 hours.
You have been officially fucking banned, you little shit. Okay, let's see. Let's start with the Lancia 037.
Hey, hang.
Like they started with these fucking things, right? Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, the fucking.
Cheers, man.
037.
So
Oh,
so
that
so
looks,
in the beginning of
looks- I'm not sure what this looks like. It looks like it has something lodged in his forehead that shouldn't be there.
right?
Yeah, kind of.
It still does when it's the normal one too. So
Also, what the fuck kind of spoiler was that?
oh, that's just a push wing.
Like, what kind of triangle bullshit is that? How does this give you any fucking edge in a race?
Well, the air goes over
Yeah,
and then the
downforce.
air gets pushed down. Yeah. You get
Yeah,
pushed.
the air pushes
you-
you down so
that-
that you get better grip because it pushes
Yeah.
you down onto the road.
At least
So the
back.
point of that race is to be the slowest. Okay.
No,
you idiot.
it slows you down slightly. It makes it so that you're not as quick accelerating like by like a small margin.
No,
and
no,
you
no,
also
no,
have
no,
a
no,
slower
no, no,
top
no.
speed,
It's
but-
not about
So
going.
why don't you
that's-
just not accelerate that much?
No, that's
Wait,
the
wait,
downside.
wait,
The
wait,
upside
wait.
about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It pushes
The
you.
upside about it is
it
to push
pushes-
you down onto the ground, so that you have better tire and better traction to the road.
Yes, it gives you more traction.
It wouldn't be easier to just put some weight on the back?
But then you have weight, and then you lose even more stuff, even more grip, even more speed.
And you can
Okay.
also adjust the spoiler way easier than you
Yeah.
would just lugging fucking.
These
lead
were made
the
out
back
of
the
fucking
car.
like glass fiber, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm just showing my slight disdain towards spoilers because I don't think they're, you know,
It looks
Good
kind
looking
of
that much.
it looks kind of pretty without one, to be honest.
yeah, this one looks much better.
But yeah, to get back on it, like in the beginning they were like doing, there was like these new rally stages and shit, and Audi was winning because they had cheated their way into like using 4-wheel drive, and the Italians being Italians were like, we don't like that. We're gonna win this shit because we're Italian and we need to win shit. It's just kind of what they do, you know. So they start cheating every single way that they can because you need a certain amount of production cars and you need to be under a certain amount of power limit for Group B rally, and that's just about it for the rules.
Yeah, you can have anything you fucking want as long as you
Basically.
abide by those two rules. Yeah.
And
I like
That's
that
why.
already.
That's
So-
why the fucking they're like twin charged 500 horsepower like fucking
four-cylinder
wheelbase.
bitches.
Yeah, 4-cylinder bitches with a wheelbase the size of like a lawn
Fine.
chair.
But yeah, like the Lancia, they didn't have enough money to make like the amount of production cars that they needed. So when the
Okay.
inspectors came around, what they did is they had one field of cars, and they went like, yeah, you know, these are the cars in plant A, and then later we're gonna go to plant B where there are the rest of it. So what they did is they went through the town and they went, Italian tradition, we need to have lunch and wine now. So they started drinking
where
and
this is
eating with the
going.
inspectors. They start driving the fucking Lancias over to the others. And when they arrive there, they go, here's the rest of them.
Wow.
And it fucking
Wow.
works because they got this fucking thing in there.
That
they
reminds
also-
me of the...
Is,
These things were also very fucking dangerous because they were literally made of like paper mache. It was horrible. Nobody liked driving
one of those
these.
cars. It's one of those cars where literally it will break on air.
Oh yeah, no. At the end of any stage, this little piece over here, like the little thing over there, that would always be gone. Look at any fucking picture of one of these fucking things, if they even got over the finishing line,
See,
and
this
you
is
will
why
find
I'm
that
more-
this is gone.
This is why I'm more in favor of having heavier cars. I'm more in favor of pushing cars to the side in a race. Like, fuck your paper maches, fuck your agility, fuck your dex build. I'm gonna power my way through. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, so next car that they did was the Stratos.
Oh yeah, and can I just go back to to the previous topic because it has something to do with
Look
this?
at how bad those tires are.
Dummy thing.
You know also why Hang was pissed at me during that RP when he talked about the car. He was pissed at me because I was trying to make Crash Day happen, and he had such a hard on for hating on Crash Day for some
No, I
fucking
fucking
reason.
love Crash Day.
Then why did you give me the? Why didn't I get
Because
to
we already had something else that was like that, and you were going like, "Wow, I'm gonna organize my own thing."
Yeah, okay,
Fucking
fair enough.
genius.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But I was really, but I also had a hard on for having Crash, and you were a hard on against it. So it was basically a cockfight.
We already had Volga. You know what? Back to topic. You see this
Yeah.
fucking thing here?
what topic again?
You see that?
Yeah, it looks like a fucking pizza delivery service.
You look
Look
at
at
that.
it,
Look
that's-
at that.
I can tell it's Italian.
Look at this. Look at the fucking
Maybe
thing
it's
over
because
here.
it's colored in the same style for the Italian flag. Who would have known?
It looks like it delivers for Papa John.
You know what that is, right?
Oh.
Papa John?
I'm gonna look up the rally thing again.
It's a carry handle.
That's not a carrying handle. You know what that is?
What is it?
That's
It's an
legit-
16 carry handle. It
It's
looks
a
like
carrying
what?
handle. It's big enough. This car is so small, I bet it is a fucking carrying handle. No, but you know what that actually is? That is a fucking wing.
Yeah, this is 2 wings.
You know why the fuck it's on there?
Tell me to get more air.
The front is so light. Look at how little front there is on this thing. And the
Yeah.
back, this thing has the engine in the back, and it is rear-wheel drive. So what happens?
And
What happens
the
if you?
engine-
What happens if you? What happens if you start driving this thing and like gassing it like pretty hard? Is that the front wants to come up?
Yeah.
Get what it happens then.
So what they did is they made this little fucking wing on there, and they went like, oh yeah, sure, that'll push it down, and then we don't have the problem anymore.
I'm guessing it didn't.
It fucking worked, but still. It's
Wait. This is the first time I've heard of rear wheel drive. I've heard of front wheel drive and I've heard of
How the fuck do
4-wheel
you
drive,
not
but
know?
what the
How do you
That's a
not
nice
know
picture.
about rear-wheel drive?
rear-wheel drive is the favorable one.
why the fuck would I ever use rear wheel drive? What the fuck?
It's
Better
very good.
handling,
Yes.
and it's
Better handling. Wait. That's not correct. Better handling on good road conditions.
Yes, and also you get off the line quicker because whenever
too.
you press on the gas, all of your weight shifts to the back of the car because you're
I'm getting the MS
accelerating.
Paint
That
out.
means
And so you
And then-
start doing a wheelie.
no, it's not that. It's not enough for you to do a wheelie, but it basically makes it so that the
Professional
rear tires
fucking
are
shit
forward-
going on.
pushed onto the ground so that you
Shit, you
accelerate.
pull out MS Paint. Oh fuck.
Right, so if you have rear-wheel drive, you actually get the force going from here, which means that the entire weight of the car gets pushed like that. If you like
Oh.
put it on the front wheels, that means that you get pulled from here, which means that the front wheels are not only steering but also having to pull the entire fucking car forwards.
That's like a bicycle, basically.
Yeah, basically, if you put the driving wheel on the front of the car, on the front of the bicycle, you would have a lot more difficulty getting forward because it's not in the
No
back.
wonder why you Dutch people love that car so much.
We don't even have them here. Because
We
we're all
have
too
bicycles.
we are all too tall to fit in the fucking Lancia Stratos.
That's true.
I
That's
mean, the
true.
Stratos is so tiny. It weighs like what, 940 kilos?
It's like
And
five.
can literally
it's like,
drive under gates.
It's
It can
like
drive
five.
under gates.
Yeah, true. That's true. And it's also like
So you don't
500
have to pay
kilos.
parking. So you don't have to pay parking. What an Italian thing to do.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Speaking about Italian things, it has a Ferrari motor in it.
Oh, what now?
It has a Ferrari engine in it.
Yeah.
Literally called Dyno.
they have the dyno engine.
240 horsepower.
Look
in
at
a
that shit.
900
Is that a
kilogram
Yugo?
chassis.
Wait, is that a Yugo chassis?
That is peak. That is peak Ruby Rally. You cannot go straight. You just have to go.
Looks like look up Yugo 45
on,
Corral. It
It's
looks
not
like
a
that.
Yugo. It's not a Yugo.
It is a Yugo. Look at it. Yugo 45.
No.
Look at it.
Ah!
It has the same shape.
Shut the fuck up. It's a hatchback. This thing was actually a big winner. This was like
I
at
can
the
fit-
end. This was at like the end of the groupie era. This thing actually fucking killed. It was amazing.
I can fit 8 people, including luggage, into a Yugo.
You can fit 2 people into a Lancia Delta because the other person is a woman. Because fuck yes.
Yeah, see, that's why
this
we're
is like-
superior.
This is why we're the best fucking podcast ever. Sex.
Exactly.
Sex.
Yes.
But this fucking thing has gone on. The Lancia has been dominating rally for like, I'd like to say at least like 30 years. You know what they do nowadays?
Oh god, you're getting to that part.
I'm getting to that part. These guys were the
Oh, yeah.
These guys were the
Before
absolute. These guys were the absolute fucking kings of rally. They battled their way against like fucking Audi, fucking Peugeot, every fucking one. They were like underdogs that just fucking bit their way through all the way to the end. You know what they got for it?
Fucker.
They got bought by Fiat.
They got bought by Fiat. And you know what they make today? This is all they make.
One car.
One car, and it's
One
only
fucking
available
car.
in Italy.
What the fuck is this?
This is the
Ypsilon.
Lancia Epsilon.
It looks like the piece of hard candy that my grandma gives me.
Ah,
Yes, that's how I felt too. Have you seen the stance
fuck
version of
is
one
this?
of those?
Wait, dual colors? Are you fucking serious? It's not enough. It looks like a smaller car putting into the half of another car. Look at it. What the fuck is it? It looks like it has this
Those
dumbass.
deep dish wheels.
Wait, hold on. Go back. Look at it. Go back, please. One picture back.
what? Fuck, no, go.
Yeah, look at this shit. It looks like some nerd with a fucking bracelet on him.
Who the fuck did this?
It
It looks like
he's
a
about to-
shit, like some shit that you do in automation whenever you're just trying to make a meme car.
Right. It looks like
Because the entire front end is like so empty. You just have the headlights and the grill. There's just nothing else.
It looks like the car looks like it's gonna approach me and say actually.
Actually.
Yeah,
Oh
There's
god,
only-
look at this. Look at this. That's like epsilon, and a fucking delta. This is shameful.
You know, there's only one
What
name
the
that
hell
you
is
can give
this?
to these types of cars. There's only one name that you can name an epsilon. It's fucking Melvin. You name this car anything else but Melvin, you're getting stabbed in Venezia. That's
Melvin.
how that's,
Everyone who's named Melvin, I know how they look.
This
I
is a-
automatically know how they look.
This is a
they
weird ass car.
drive. They either drive Pontiac Aztecs or Lancia Epsilons. That's it.
Jesus fucking Christ. See, this is why Lada is king. Lada didn't have to improve shit for like half a century
You know where they are now?
or more. Everywhere. Lada is everywhere.
You know what?
It's in the heart.
I really love Lada Nivas.
Yeah, Lada Niva.
That is the natural habitat of a Lada Niva. Some old dude who's completely unfazed by his aerial attack, just sitting in a Lada Niva. And I'm not sure if that's a mod
God, I
or
would drive
rust.
that car. God, I would drive that car
reminds me.
everywhere.
My fucking mom. I was showing my mom.
Have you guys seen this thing, by the
Lancia
way?
Rally.
I have it in the street.
Have you seen this thing?
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
That's some heavy duty shit.
Oh my god!
Like
My
that,
mom saw the fucking Lancia
Jesus.
Delta DC2 or whatever. You know, the fucking twin charged one. And she said that it looked like an E36.
I hate her. That's
Yeah,
awful.
I
You
mean-
don't
I mean-
you don't just say that.
Just look at this thing. This thing looks like it pulls the tractor out of the ditch on a rainy day.
Look at
Yeah,
look,
in the
look
middle
at
of
this much.
fucking-
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
One thing that I remember.
Oh, what
she
am I
fucking
looking
saw
at?
this- Oh my fucking god.
What the fuck is that? What kind of gypsy shit is this?
It's literally
Great Life
it's
of
literally
Bruno.
300 by 205, and it's this picture. Oh, here's a bigger one.
I think I saw gentlemen in the fucking 18th century riding that around.
What the
Like
fuck
you know
is
those
this?
bicycles? Like oh my fucking god, is that a golf cart?
Ben's patent moto wagon is overrated. This is the shit.
These things are really common here. Well, in Hungary.
What the fuck?
Basically,
What
if
is that?
the car
What gypsy shit is this?
the car just starts falling apart. So what they do is they just take out like the front and they just attach a random axle to the back and they make
Yeah,
their
they-
own car. These are so common in Hungary. Sometimes what
What
they
the
do is like, you know those plows, those motorized plows.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Sometimes what they do is like they make they take like a what's it called, like a trailer,
Okay.
and they attach one of those to the front and like steer it like that. It's just front wheel drive like that. They attach, instead of like the spits, they attach like the wheels,
Fuck.
and they just drive it around. Can I see one? Can I see? Oh my!
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
What the fuck? What is with the front? It looks like a pistol upside down.
What in the fuck?
Yeah, look at it. It looks like a fucking deagle.
What the fuck is this thing?
What the fuck kind of gangster style deagle is this?
My goodness.
Holding the gun upside down. This is what it looks like.
Or when farmers need to compensate for something.
Yeah, for their massive dong.
Oh, that's not the kind of tractor that I thought it would be, but that's cool.
I imagine they drive that around as well, huh?
I wish they did. We had one of those.
God, I would love to drive something with tracks.
We had one of these in my village.
Oh, it was. Yes.
Oh, they're fucking great. I love them.
Jesus, I think I remember shooting. Who was it? What was the name of that guy in Call of Duty 4 where you blew off his arm and he gets into that kind of UAZ? Remember Call of Duty 4, the sniper mission?
Oh god, no, that's when I quit playing Call of Duty 4.
Wait, seriously, that was such a good mission.
I
What's
hated
wrong
it
with
because
you?
of the cars, man. Because of the cars, because of the dogs.
Oh, the dog. Just let them go. Ignore them.
Call of Duty.
You're- What?
I've never played any Call of Duty.
You're not missing
Look,
out.
Bro, what the fuck?
Call of Duty 1, 2, I don't know about 3 and 4 and Black Ops, they're great. Honestly, they're great. Everything else, garbage.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and most of 3 are okay.
I don't know. It kind of dropped off after Modern Warfare 2. It was like it all went to shit. Except World of War. World of War was good.
I enjoyed Modern Warfare 2 more than Modern Warfare 1.
Something's wrong with you.
I know.
Like seriously, something is fucking wrong with you. Like I still remember going on hardcore.
Everything after BO2 was complete shit, no matter what.
BO2 was
The
shit
only
as well.
reason why, BO2 was like shit, but it was like the last. You could almost taste the sweetness from the previous shits.
Almost.
Almost.
It's like,
You can imagine it.
That's like
You
saying
can imagine it.
yeah, like that's like saying yeah, I ate a piece of shit, but it had a sugar cube in it.
Yeah, exactly. That's BO2, but everything
Yeah.
afterwards.
Oh, remember
It's donkey.
Ghosts? Ghosts, that
Oh
flop.
god. It had a cool logo, but that's about it. That's the only thing I can say about it.
I like how they made them like those two brothers. They're like it literally says ghosts. They drive up on the map like jumping, getting air off a fucking hill in a jeep that has I don't know how many guns on it, just going redneck style into a fucking war zone. Ghosts.
Redneck style. That basically is fucking Call of Duty.
Ghosts. Yeah, sure. I guess they really took to heart
They
that
didn't
whole.
do a single
no,
stealth thing. Not a single thing.
I guess. I
Like
guess you
no
could call
stealth
it.
mission, but just fucking fish AI. That's it.
Fish
So
AI.
basically,
And
so
dogs.
basically, they took that whole that nobody will notice if there's nobody to notice to heart, huh? Every mission is a stealth mission if there are no witnesses, huh?
Exactly. It's very Russian. Clearly
Oh,
Russian
Jesus.
produced. Speaking of
Right.
which,
Honest to God, Call of Duty Ghost was
speaking-
better than Advanced Warfare. Let's be real.
speaking of which,
I'd play Ghost.
speaking of
Played
which,
it.
speaking of Russia produced, Yugoslavia.
For fuck's sakes, do you really want to get me to get political right now? Like I didn't even finish my beer, and you're already making me go into politics. Can you hold it off for a bit more?
Can we at least talk about their army because it's fucking great?
Yeah, the JNA or the Yugoslavian National Army. Yeah, that everyone has a tattoo of. Yeah, I know it. Look,
Their
no jokes aside.
military tech was fucking amazing. They had fucking the newest makes. They had like the newest Russian shit because they were completely sponsored by the USSR practically.
So basically, okay. So basically, Yugoslavia, as you know it started and ended basically with the birth and well, not the birth, but inauguration and the death of Tito. You know that, okay? Basically, what the fucker did was like you can call him whatever you want, but there's one thing you cannot deny that he was a creme de la creme liar. Like he was so charismatic and such a fucking liar. It's unbelievable.
He was-
It's
he was
absolutely
also-
unbelievable.
He was also a creme de la creme asshole, by the way.
Yeah, that's true. He led the.
From the asshole.
He was part of the partisans. I think he was the leader. Yeah, he was the leader, and he had help from. Fuck, was it Montgomery or was he? Wait, Montgomery was American, right?
I think so.
Or was
British.
well,
Montgomery was British.
Okay, then yeah, we collaborated with the British. I remember that. Anyways, Yugoslavia. Basically, what he did, he put all the whole country. How do you say this? I hate financial terms so much. You know when you put something. Shit. You know when you. Fuck. How do you explain this shit? Yeah, explaining Yugoslavian politics. Jesus Christ. Basically, we call it a hypotheca. I don't know what the fuck the translation is. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna look it up. I don't want to sound like an asshole.
Mortgage, right?
Sorry. A mortgage. Yeah, he put the whole fucking country under mortgage. I'm not even kidding.
Are you
Like,
shitting?
No, I'm not shitting. That's why
How do
everything
you
was
put an entire country under mortgage?
because he made so much deals with the bank, with everything, with everyone. Again, he put the whole fucking country under mortgage, and everything was fine as long as he was alive, and as long as we were making productions. As soon as he dies, as soon as there was a political vacuum that nobody could fucking fill, and it was basically swarmed and drowned in shit. Everything went to fuck all. Everything went to fuck all. Basically, that's what he did, and some people still think that he was a good guy. Yeah, I know. But yeah, regarding the military, well, you know, yeah, we did have the good shit for the time, sure.
Everyone had
I mean,
good shit, but that meant that at the moment that every shit hit the fan, every single rebel, every single faction, every single one of them basically had good shit, which resulted in one of the worst civil wars ever put to fucking paper. Like, everyone was just fucking destroying everyone.
Look, there's a less known civil war in China.
You're going Serbian again.
Yeah, I'm not going Serbian. My internet is going Serbian again.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but again, not the biggest civil war. Trust me. Look up China's civil war, and you'll know that there is. It's on a whole other scale, but let's not get into that. Every country like Croatia, Croatia, Bosnia, Serbia, Macedonia, shit like that. Like they all started to separate, and because the whole country was unified, quote unquote unified. And everything was working together. Well, then we divided up, and then we want Serbia wants shit from them, Croatia wants shit from this guy and that guy, and blah blah blah. And imagine tension, civil war, if you can call it civil war. But who knows? Like, depends on if you call Croatians and Serbians the same people. And it's still a controversial topic.
The thing is also, like, the USSR and America were putting like sanctions on all over Yugoslavia because for some reason,
that's true as well.
both of them for once agreed on something, which was that they hated Yugoslavia, and I don't remember why.
USSR, for example, specifically because Yugoslavia actually had its own brand of communism that actually opposed, to an extent,
What the USSR
Russia's
wanted.
communism.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically it wasn't the same kind of communism.
Yeah.
And I guess we had better shit than them at the time, so that's why they hated us. Typical Slavic thing. Actually, when you think about it, you always look at your neighbor's yard, what he bought, what he has, and you're always jealous of it.
Oh yeah.
Typical Yugoslavian mentality. Specifically US, I don't know, it's not just opposing communism, but it's probably something else as well. It doesn't matter. But keep in mind that Tito was such a charismatic guy that he went to fucking Korea, North and South Korea, if there was North and South at the time. I don't remember. I'm not
Yeah, he
not
got
that
away
good
with it. It's incredible.
when he landed there, he got we had public speakings and everything. Well, you know how they celebrated Kim Jong-il?
What? Yeah.
You remember how the
No.
Koreans celebrated Kim Jong-il?
Yeah,
Well,
they
think
drove
of
around
something.
the big picture.
Yeah, well, yeah, but without that, just without that, you know how everyone crowded him and cried when they were in his presence, like it was fucking Jesus or something.
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of the same reaction. The guy yeah, that's how popular Tito was. He toured the fucking world, and everyone loved him wherever he went. At least the common folk.
Imagine being so fucking charismatic.
Ooh, here's the peak of it. He once went to the White House. I don't know for what reason exactly. Probably the part of his world tour, like a fucking band or something. And if you don't notice, but at the time, smoking was strictly prohibited in the White House.
And he just did it.
He too. I'm telling you right now, he knew that. Like he pretended he didn't, but he knew that. He absolutely knew that. And he went to the White House. He sat down. There's actually a picture of him, where he just takes out a fat cigar and just lights it while this other guy is looking at him, and he's thinking about whether he would should tell him or not. I'm not kidding.
God.
The guy was ballsy as fuck. I'll find a picture. Hold on. I'll fucking find a picture of it. I'll send it to you. You can put it on the stream. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I think is this Ronald Reagan? No, this is Nixon.
Oh god, Nixon years. Let's not get into that because then
Yeah,
I'm starting.
Look, like you can put this picture up. I sent it in Discord. Like this is what it looked like, and you can see that he is looking at him and not sure what to say.
Nixon. Oh, hang on, let me get it on stream so everybody can enjoy this shit.
Yeah, that's our guy. And as far as I know, Nixon,
Look at Nixon looking at him like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's just looking at him like, you son of a bitch, and he can't tell him. I'm pretty sure he didn't tell shit.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
That was once our leader. Once. So yeah, it was an interesting time. Specifically for the Yugoslavian army, well, we did have actually a pretty good training regime, sorry. Like, our training regime was actually lots of the tactics that we used for training and everything. It was stolen by a lot of people, including US and Russia. I'm not kidding. Like, we had a really fucking good basic training and general training for the military.
Yeah.
On top of that, it was still we still had this national pride that really made a difference. You know, what was one of the most important things for a soldier is morale and discipline. Like, above all else, morale and discipline is the most important one, right?
Yeah.
Well, we had plenty of those. Well, and you know those. Here's how the story goes. Like, here's basically the metaphor of it. You know how you know those cobbled roads?
Yeah.
Well, every time there was a army parade during Yugoslavia, when the ANA marched through,
Yes.
they were marched so hard, not hard as in they would march fast. No, march so hard that they would actually kick out the cobblestone from the street with their
Holy
heels.
shit.
Look, that's I'm guessing that's an exaggeration, but I wouldn't be surprised if it happened on multiple occasions.
Or at least like stamped it into the fucking ground. Holy shit.
Yeah, imagine, like, just, you know how the boot is, and at the heel you have this like thing that sticks out of the
Yeah,
rubber.
the heel.
Well, you hook the fucking cobblestone with that, and you fucking pick it out. That's how
Nice.
fucking hard you're marching. Yeah, it's kind of it is an over exaggeration, but I can imagine it happening at least on
Yeah,
one
me too,
occasion.
me too.
Yeah, so it really was a disciplined and high morale army, which again is really fucking important to have when any soldier, more than equipment, more than anything else, really. Well, I say that, but today you have like pilotless drones, which you can bomb countries from, precision bomb a fucking country for half a continent away. Imagine that.
Jesus
But yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, and well, the only more notable thing that I can say is, what was your name again? Ned?
Nem,
Sorry.
let's just call him Nemesis Jacob.
Nemesis,
Jacob.
Jacob, whichever one you want.
Doesn't matter. I'll call you Jacob. You can say all you want about Kosovo, but we did take down your F-17A. 117A.
Oh, that's
With
true.
with an outdated system.
Oh, it's great.
Honest
it's great.
You know
Honest to
what?
God, I don't really care much about American like
No,
army
he's
and shit like that.
he-
I'm fucking
he's Slavic. He lives
Yeah.
in America, but he's Slavic.
Oh, really? Nice.
my mother comes from Kharkov, Ukraine.
Oh, Ukraine.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like Polish, Russian. Like I'm fucking one of you guys. I'm not some example.
I'm one of you guys.
Well,
Yeah.
since you're part Ukrainian, I guess you're a mutant.
Yes, I'm a mutant.
No, but do you know the story why we actually shot it down, or actually how we shot it down? It's pretty fucking funny. I'm not kidding. This is the last thing I'll say about Yugoslavia. Basically, the F-117A stealth bomber.
Hang on, let me actually get that on screen.
At the time, yeah, you can show it on screen.
F-117,
Well,
right?
Yeah. So at the time,
Oh god.
radar systems worked on.
It's known as the Nighthawk. That says a lot
Yeah,
about
the
it already.
Nighthawk. Yeah, the Nighthawk.
I think everybody
Well,
knows what the Nighthawk
Here's
is
the
like.
thing. The shape of it and everything. Well, at the time, the most popular radar system, surveillance system for
Couldn't
aircraft
fucking see that thing.
was actually, yeah, that's what it looks like. Was actually they mostly used high frequency, or sorry, short frequency. I think I think it was
Thing's so
short
fucking cool.
frequency. I know. So the radars use short frequency a lot, and they designed this airplane to be invisible to that system, right? So when they said it in Serbia, there was like, there's no way they can shoot it down. They went like, the only way they can shoot it down is if they had a completely outdated radar system that used a longer frequency. That's the
Yes.
only way they can see it. And that when they said that, at that moment they suddenly realized their mistake, and it was too late, because that's exactly what we were using. Out fucking dated radar system that used long frequency.
They
And we
absolutely
spotted
fucked
it
it,
in we spotted it in the fucking night, and we just shot it down. And I don't know how fucking well guided that missile was. I don't know if it was half manually guided, but god damn it, that was really fucking funny. I'm not kidding. Never underestimate how outdated a Serbian is.
I'll never get over this. This is like one of the anniversary ones that they had for a while, like in the Blue Angels or something. This is one of the ones that they're still flying today. But they were so fucking patriotic about it that they fucking made it up. They did that to it.
Then you definitely can't see it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but this is like one of the only ones that is still flying. These days they're flying like, I think, the B1.
Right.
Yeah, you ever seen one of these bad boys? They can drop like
B1?
cluster bombs. Yeah, this is the B1.
Oh, wasn't that the one that carried the atom bomb, or was it the B-21?
No, this is the B1. This is the one that they use today. What you're thinking of is the B-52. No, not the B-52.
Sorry.
B-25.
B-52, the shot.
No, not the B-25 either. God damn it.
No, I said the B. Yeah, the B.
Angola
Oh,
gay.
no,
That's not what I want to see.
Wait, is it the B-21? Angola again? Wait,
What?
what?
I want to see the Angola gay. The Enola gay. Oh,
What are you
I'm drunk
doing?
as shit.
No, it's B29.
What?
It was
Angola
B29.
God, what is the fucking called
It says it
again?
right there, you fucking idiot.
Oh,
It's a B-29, you're right.
B-29.
It even says it right now. Do you know Enola Gay is the B29 Boeing B29 bomber?
I know, you're like minutes, you're like half a second so short or something. But yeah, these are the badasses that actually carry those. The B-52 can carry like 25 atom bombs. It's insane.
Isn't B-21 or B-52 or B-51 the shot?
B-52 is this thing.
No, B-52 like the shot. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Hmm?
The little cocktail shot, B-51 or B-52, something like that.
B-52 is a band.
No, the fucking shot. You know what a fucking shot is, right?
That
They've
is
been shot.
right.
Like,
You're right.
BTT's
You're
shot.
right. It's a coffee, apparently. Okay, it's
Yes,
coffee
nothing.
liqueur. Interesting.
I remember getting. Well, I didn't get drunk on that. Got drunk on 10 different kinds of liquors, but that doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of the time my brother came over to visit us recently. It was fucking nice as hell. My mom made some amazing borscht.
Yeah,
fucking-
his mom made borscht.
Yeah,
I wanna
my
marry his
mom made
mom.
borscht. Fucking amazing, delicious food. But he was actually supposed to come a day earlier, but he couldn't come because he got fucking smashed off of White Russians and ate too much guacamole. And he ate too much fucking guacamole and chips, and he vomited out the side of his fucking Uber ride, and he vomited on his shoes. And he was
Jesus fucking-
hangover the whole day.
God,
and he
This
came
is-
a day late. It was hilarious.
that's disgusting.
Wow. That's amazing. Wait, can we can we do drunk stories?
I even saw a picture of it. You could see the fucking chunks of guacamole. It was hilarious.
Wait, can you send the picture?
Oh.
Can we put that
I
on
don't
stream?
have it. I don't have it.
Jamie, pull that shit up.
We can't do drug
Jerry,
stores
pull
because
up
you're the
the
only
Uber.
one who had drugs.
Jerry, pull up the invoice.
Yeah,
Yeah, he got fined like $60 for it because the driver had to clean up the car because he vomited.
Serves him right. Serves him fucking right. Every time I had to puke in a car, I always said stop, even if he didn't stop.
Dude, I know this horrible story.
No,
Wait,
he
can we
About
do
vomited,
vomiting in a car.
he vomited on the train as well. He vomited on the fucking train and
Oh.
he vomited right on the fucking floor.
Oh,
and
that's
I remember
disgusting.
him. And I remember him fucking saying. I remember him saying that he felt bad for the guy that was going to clean it because there was guacamole there. And he was afraid someone was gonna eat it.
Guacamole fun for vomit, and just vomit with chunks in general is one of the most horrible things you can do to a person.
I can.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Can we do drunk stories?
Drunk?
Yeah, drunk stories. Can we do drunk stories? I got a ton of them.
Oh god, oh god,
Okay,
oh
I
god.
actually have one. My father got drunk and now I'm here.
Wait,
Worst mistake of his
Nick,
life.
Nick.
Yeah.
You have drunk stories, don't you?
Ooh, I do, but
Dude, tell,
From time to
come
time, I
on.
completely.
Let's
From time to
hear
time, I
Nick for a
completely forget that Nick
Let's
is
do
here.
Nick for a change.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to
Nick has
do.
just been the
Yeah,
quiet kid in the
Nick
back
has
of the
been
class.
here.
Yeah, I want to do Nick. Come on.
basically, I'm the quiet kid in the back. Um,
So tell me, Nick, what is your drunk story?
What's so
Oh,
funny,
God.
Nick? How about you tell the whole class?
Come right up in front of the class and just tell us.
Yeah, the podium is yours.
I'm trying to think of something, but like, I'm almost never really drunk.
You can tell of somebody else being drunk.
I mean, yeah,
You have encountered that a lot with the group of friends that we met in.
yeah.
Especially because I'm in it. I used to be a really bad drinker.
Yeah. I mean,
Go nuts, nobody watches this shit anyway.
The viewership hasn't changed since the start, so go ahead.
We had 6 viewers just a few minutes, just a couple of seconds ago.
6?
Yeah, but
Really?
they left.
It was probably a moderator, and then he just saw us, and then like, nope.
Nope. They haven't said the N word yet. Never mind.
They didn't say the B word either.
Little did they know I already said it. It's a good thing there's music in the background.
really.
Go on, Nick.
No, I know that I have a story somewhere and it's amazing, but I'm completely drawing blank, and that's such a frustrating thing because I know it's
quick
there,
before you like it'll give you time to jog your memory.
but I don't know it anymore.
Oh,
He's
what a
actually,
cock block.
he's actually gonna fucking. He's actually getting Alzheimer's. He's getting old.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
So, Here, I'll help you remember. I'll do a drunk story.
Yeah.
So I think this was 2 years ago, something like that, maybe three right now. I don't know. I was in Greece, and on vacation with me and my mom. And after 5 days of doing fuck all, I decided to put like $12 in my pocket and like go for a walk, see if there's any excitement in town. It was off. It was late season, so there was no life, no nightlife, and uh, on the island, which was Evia, I think. Anyways, it's a popular destination for Serbs. Anyways, I find a cocktail bar. Fine, sit down, see what their drinks. Okay, since I'm at a cocktail bar, might as well order a cocktail, right? I order a Blue Hawaiian, I think, something like that,
Yeah.
or Blue Lagoon. I think it was Blue Hawaiian. Anyways, and I sit there, drink like alone, listen to music, drinking, sipping on a cocktail. And I'm getting bored and bored. There's no one around. There's like a few people who are probably the staff at a bar table inside, like having some sort of fun time party, whatever. And I was just bored out of my mind. I said, you know what, 5 more minutes, let me finish a drink and I'm out. All right. And then just before I left, a woman comes up to me, which I assume was part of the staff, and she says, "Hey, do you want a shot?" And I'm just thinking about it, like, yeah, she's trying to keep me there for to make some money. And so like, yeah, sorry, I don't get any money. And she says, I didn't ask you if you have any money. I asked you if you want a shot. Okay then. Yeah, I want a shot. What kind? Well, I don't know. Surprise me. All right. As soon as she left, this one of the guys, I'm not kidding. Like, if you watched Baywatch, he looked like he came out of that, like toned blonde beach boy. That's what he looked like, and you just hear these words coming out of his mouth, and I'm gonna completely replicate the accent. He just says, "My friend, come here," and I just knew
My friend!
Yeah, yep, that was exactly it. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. Anyways, I joined the table. Turns out it's his birthday, and he is a beach boy.
Oh god.
There and the other people there are staff, including some cute redhead, which was the waitress, who didn't speak a lick of English. Whatever. And unfortunately, she had a boyfriend, but who cares? Anyways, we're sitting down, talking, I was having a few laughs. The girl, who was actually the owner, gives me a B51, sorry, B52. Fine, tuck it down, sitting down, talking with them, and she says something to the waitress. She goes to the bar. Like 5 minutes pass, she's coming back with a bucket, and you know it's getting good. She puts down the bucket in front of us, bucket half full of ice, and in it are 4 bottles. First, vodka. I think it was Smirnoff or Absolute. It's one of those. Second was Famous Grouse. And third, which was my weakness, was Honey Jack Daniels.
Oh god.
And the fourth, I don't even remember.
You have no
And
actual taste.
I just had this rictus grin, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Anyways, that was about, I don't know, 8 o'clock, 9 maybe, in the evening. Fast forward about to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Half the people there are left and gone home. The other half are sleeping on the table, and I'm barely keeping my back straight. Bottle of Jack gone. Famous Grouse gone. Vodka gone. Fourth bottle was somewhere in the half. Don't even remember. We drank shots. We drank B52s. We drank Lamborghinis. We drank some, I don't know, fucking kind of cocktail that had beer and whatever in it. I don't even remember. And I'm barely keeping myself straight. I'm saying, like, in myself, like, yeah, this is pretty good. Should be enough. This beach boy looks at me. Who, by the way, has a girlfriend in Serbia. That doesn't matter. He looks at me and says, "My friend."
My friend.
I'm not. It's like he's Russian, but he's not. Anyways, he puts my empty glass in front of me. He says, "You take that glass. You go to the bar, and you pick any drink you want. And I looked at him and go, any drink? He says, any drink. It's on me. And pour yourself a glass. And I looked at him and like, all right. I go to the bar and the colors are just mesmerizing. There's Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, Johnny Walker,
All the good shit.
anything you fucking want. Vodkas, bourbons, whiskeys, scotches, tequilas, rums, you name it, they got it. Beers, they even had this imported German monastery beer, which was fucking amazing, like from a place called Bamberg.
Oh.
Has 9% in it, is a dark, thick stout that has this earthy taste to it, and a little bit of mushrooms. I'm not kidding, it's so good. And they even had this fridge and these special kind of mugs, beer mugs or pints that they had liquid in them, and they kept in the freezer, so they're extra cold for beer, which is already cold. On a hot summer's evening, it's amazing. Anyways, I'm looking at everything, and you know what I fucking pick up? I pick up a bottle of Finlandia. Out of everything that was there, they even had, and I shit thee not, Black Label and the green label.
Yeah.
They had those. They fucking had those. And I take a bottle of Finlandia and I fill the glass to the brim because I'm a beer guy. I don't pour glasses how you would pour whiskeys. I pour them tall. Take the glass and fuck ice. Go over there at the table. He's looking at me and he looks at me like he doesn't even say a word, and he knows it's vodka. And he's just looking at me concerned. And I look at him. I give him a smile. And I down that glass like a shot. It went down like a fat kid on a seesaw. It was because you were so drunk that it doesn't matter what you pour down your throat. It
you
just
fucking done.
slided. I was muerte. Anyways, after that, I just said, well, it was fun. I'll see you next evening. And I did held the promise up, but the twist here, I somehow staggered back to my hotel room, barely managed to open the door. My mom is already yelling at me because I'm pissed drunk, and already stinking up the whole fucking hotel, or rather the motel, but whatever. I went down on the bed. I completely ignore her, like the fucking buzzing and squeaking of a mosquito. I lay down on the bed, and then I feel a familiar rumble in my tummy. I went to the bathroom. Oh yeah, now comes the fun part. I go to the bathroom. First, I'm chucking my guts out into the toilet. It was blue.
Ooh.
I go back to bed. I get up again, go to the bathroom. I chuck brown.
Oh, fuck.
I go back. Wait, I go back to the bed. I get up again. I go to the toilet, and I puke green. And I don't even remember drinking absinthe.
What a magical journey through your stomach, my friend.
I was basically a leprechaun.
You were just making you were making a whole rainbow of vomit, just one color at a time.
My brother would fucking love you guys. Jesus Christ.
My liver was screaming at me. Like, it wasn't screaming like in desperation. It was screaming at me like a fucking barbarian in D&D screams when he rages. That's how it was with my liver. My guts were working overtime. Non-paid overtime. And finally, get to bed. I'm finally stabilized. It's 5 a.m.
I like that you use a medical term for it, stabilized,
I know.
as if you came out of surgery.
To be fair, I maybe should have ended up
in
the hospital after that. I was meaning hospital, you know, when they pump out alcohol
Liver
out of you.
removed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
I didn't make it. Wait, hold on. I didn't make it, and that wasn't the first time. But here's the kicker. I had to wake up at 7 a.m.
Oh god.
We had a cruise.
Rip.
We had a paid cruise that
Oh,
we had to go on.
Oof.
I had to go on a boat.
after all that, you had to go on a boat. Jesus.
And I just
Oh.
went there, barely staggered up to the bar. I just said, "Give me an iced coffee." I didn't say anything else. He just looked at me. He just gave me a slight look, and he says, "Yeah, he knows what's up."
She
Gives me a
looked,
nice coffee.
he looked
didn't
at
even-
you and he understood.
Oh, absolutely. He
He
understood.
understood. This is a
maybe
man
not-
who needs it now.
Oh, absolutely. And so basically, I didn't even fucking pay for it. I just went. I don't think the guy even bothered.
No.
And he went, and I just went to the railing. I held on to the railing, and I just sipped my coffee. And after about, I don't know, an hour and a half, I was all right again.
Jesus
And
Christ,
the day
man.
was fun. Yeah, here's the thing about me. When I get drunk, I have to puke. But when after I puke, I'm good.
Oh yeah,
like,
I'm the same.
I don't
Nick can vouch for this. Nick has seen me do this.
Yeah, I don't get hangovers where I can't move. I can't be in balance. I have a headache. I don't get those. I just puke and I'm good to go.
Okay,
Simple as that.
so this is like Nick. Maybe Nick can tell the time that I drank almost the entire bar empty. Do you remember it?
Which time?
Which one? Which time?
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. Wait, shit! I was ignoring my beer. Fuck.
Karaoke bar thing, right?
No. When Tim and
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to mention one thing. I actually did karaoke that night, and you know what I did?
what did you do?
Machine Head.
Nice.
It sounded fucking awful, especially since I was
course.
singing "Darkness Within."
Uh,
Yeah, I love that song, and I have no vocal cords for that song whatsoever.
Nobody has.
Really, I'm tone deaf, really. So, my tones are shit.
Well, of course you don't. Have you listened to Sabaton?
Actually,
Easy to-
have every fucking album except the new ones, which I really don't bother with. They're just meh.
I like Fields of Verdun.
My go-to is always gonna be Carolus Rex, Art of War, and Coat of Arms,
For me,
and
it's- for
Primo
me-
Victoria.
For me, it's always Prima Victoria, Ghost Division, Fields of Verdun, and if I'm really
Albums, not
hard,
songs, but yeah.
if I'm really hard pressed to pick one other one, White Death.
Oh yeah, White Death. That's good.
Oh god, that's good shit. But yeah, Nick, do you remember when I got so blasted?
No, which one was that?
Oh my god.
Bar. Like,
What time?
yeah.
What month was it?
Which one of the billion times? I'll tell it actually because I have a surprisingly good memory of this
Maybe I'll
time.
remember it. Maybe I'll remember it.
I remember.
Fuck
Oh
is this
god.
picture?
I'll wait for Nem to like fucking finish whatever the hell he's doing because he's on mute. He needs to hear the legendary story because I drank like at least half a bar's worth of like fucking booze and it was all mixed and matched. It was horrible.
Was it
Alvin
in
and
an
the
actual
Crisp
bar, or was it?
No. It was my sister still lived at. Oh, good. He's back. I can actually start telling the story.
You know,
what you're
with
talking about.
knowing you guys, you'd be fucking great people in order for me to get drunk for the first time. Like,
I would definitely purposefully get you drunk. I promise you, and that's not the first time I've done it. The
Okay,
easiest thing to do is like I remember the friend who didn't drink much, and I remember him getting shit faced already, and I was like, he had clean glasses with someone, and he took a shot, and I was just looking, how do I make this better? And I look at him and go, Vasilia. Yeah, he's called Vasilia.
That is such a
I say-
thing in your
I say,
name.
Vasilia, you're not gonna toast with me? And he looks at me like, yeah, man, of course I'm gonna toast with you. So I fill up his glass to the brim with rakia.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh
Rakia.
yeah,
Nick,
Pomovacha.
it's like special.
Pomovac.
It's kind of like vodka.
Fuck you. Fuck you, it's not vodka.
It's kind of
You're
like
an
original
idiot.
vodka.
I mean, for someone
No,
who doesn't
it's
know
absolutely
about-
not. It's more brandy or schnapps than vodka. What the fuck
Fair
is wrong
enough.
with you?
It's more schnapps. It's more like schnapps.
It's hard liquor. It's hard liquor made from
Nick, have you ever
plum,
had
pear,
palinka?
apple, whatever.
Had what?
Have you ever had
No.
palinka, Nick?
I think I did once.
Yeah, then you know what rakia is, because it's basically the same thing in a different language.
It's better.
It's it's nice.
But yeah, no, it was like it was later because we had like a mixed thing of something and was like 3 birthdays at the same time, so it was at my sister's place. She liked organizing this kind of stuff, and we had like a DJ. Well, one of the dudes who thought he was a DJ, he thought he was really cool. He had like this mixing equipment and stuff. It was like pretty wilding, and it was getting pretty late. The music was kind of shit, but it doesn't matter. There was a lot of booze. So my evening drinking begins.
I love that term, booze.
Booze. So my evening begins with like a bottle of port wine. A bottle of it.
Yeah, it's just wine. I mean,
It's
sure.
fortified wine. It's 8%. The whole bottle. That's 1.5
How much?
liters. 1.5 liters. So fucking 8%. 8%.
That's
Port wine
that's
is
weak wine.
Port wine is fortified wine.
Wait. Are you telling me that fortified wine, aka strong wine, is for you is 8%?
8 to 10%.
I don't drink any wine that's under 15. What the fuck?
It's different.
I don't
Port
drink
wine is not like extremely strong or anything.
It's not even strong. Like I thought mediocre is like between 13 and 15%. How is that
Not
strong?
even. What kind of shit wine are you drinking?
I don't know, but it's nothing below 12. I can definitely
Wine is
tell you
supposed
that.
to be at 5%, you idiot.
Wine? That's
Yeah.
beer. No, that's not even beer. I drink beer that's 6 or 7%.
Yes, wine is
Yeah.
supposed to be around 5%.
Why is that?
He's flipping his shit.
So Leon, what the
Are
fuck
you
kind
sure
of
you're
wine
not
is that?
drinking liqueur?
It's not even liquor at this point. If you tell me it's below 5%, it's a fucking
Anyways.
soft drink.
That's
Nah,
actually
forget it.
12, 13, 15, somewhere around that.
Anyways, we're just gonna continue. Like the port wine, 1.5 liters goes down my gullet. I feel nothing. At this time, I was very depressed. I was drinking like a fucking slugger. It was incredible how much I drank.
Nothing really. After a bottle of 8%, you were feeling nothing. Gee,
I
I
was-
wonder why.
I was feeling nothing. After that, I got 6 beers, fortified ones that were about 10% each.
Nice.
So that's 6 beers going down my gullet on top of that wine, which wasn't very good. Well, it wasn't a very good idea. Then somebody brought a crate of clock, and the clock is
Of what?
the clock. The clock is pretty much Grolsch.
Of what?
But cheaper.
Grolsch wine. Grolsch beer. Sorry,
Gross beer.
Grolsch. Like fucking. Let me type it down.
Just tell me what it is.
There you go.
Random
Grolsch.
beer.
What the fuck is Grolsch?
It's just beer. It's just beer. It's just a beer brand.
Oh, okay. So it's shit.
It's about 5 to 6%, I want to say, because it's regular.
That's
It's like
standard.
it's like regular lager, but I drink about 10 of those on top of what I'm already guzzling down. I'm followed that up with drop shot. Drop for us is licorice.
I that's 14.9%.
It's
I
wine.
actually have a bottle here.
That's
So you're
for,
telling me you were drinking beer and wine the whole night?
pretty much this takes place over about, I want to say, maybe an hour.
Yeah.
You actually slugged down all that in an hour?
In about an hour.
Okay,
So the
that's
drop
different.
shot. So the drop shot is about a liter. It also goes down my gullet. Then somebody brings out, what's that really cheap brand of vodka again?
Atlantic?
Skirios or something.
It's called Atlantic, and God forbid you get drunk from that.
Oh god, it was a really cheap brand and it was cranberry flavor. And this one dude says to me, it was like 40%. And this one dude says to me, let's do shots. Let's see who goes down first. While he had only like 2 beers in the evening. And I was already kind of wobblish. And I go, fuck yes, I'm gonna do that. So shot. Eventually the bottle was empty. Somebody brings out a normal bottle of the same fucking vodka. Shot. He goes down. I'm still fucking up. This is
Nice.
1.5 hour down.
That's nice.
And I get up and I feel in my stomach that something is wrong. Oh boy.
Like you can hear
Oh boy, was something wrong.
you can hear the air raid sirens coming out of his asshole.
No, out of my mouth. I ran, I took a bucket, I told my sister, get a fucking bucket or I'm gonna puke all over your fucking floor.
Mm.
She gets me a bucket,
Go
I go
outside
sit in.
and puke in the bushes. It's a good fertilizer.
No,
think.
because I live next door to her.
Oh,
I didn't want my own vomit to aerate my home. So
How
anyway,
considerate of you.
I consider it of you on my own.
wait, why didn't you just go to the toilet?
Because somebody was pissing on it.
Well, fuck him.
No.
Just aim well.
Somebody was hiding a bottle there from
Oh.
Marco.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Marco was also getting slammed at the same time. He got so passed drunk, he actually fell over and ripped off my sister's shirt and bra in the same movement.
That was a
Dog.
different thing, though.
He was fucking drunk as shit. But yeah, I
You
get his
ripped
bucket.
off your sister's shirt and bra.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he fell over so bad that he just
really
grabbed
weird.
for her and he just fucking ripped the whole thing off.
You know, alcohol aside, I hope you at least smacked him around a little bit for that.
Oh yeah, we kicked the shit out of him.
Yeah.
But we
Good.
sat down in the fucking in our bedroom for a moment just to get some fucking air and quiet and peace and quiet because the music was loud and it was all fucking trash music because the DJ had a preference in music apparently. But I sit down there and I take the bucket, I go and it all comes out like a fucking beautiful rainbow, much like you. It all comes out in
Nice.
one go. That's the nice thing about when I get puking
Hey, at
drunk.
At least it wasn't going red.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It might have been red because of the port wine and the cranberry vodka. But it,
Doesn't matter.
with me, it just comes out in one go. It goes and it's all out, and then I'm perfectly fine again. So I had done this.
As you are.
I throw it down the toilet because now nobody is on the toilet anymore because Marco's passed out anyway. And I clean the bucket and I get back to the party and I just open up another beer and they're like, "Didn't you just vomit?" I was like, "Yep."
Exactly.
And the evening fucking continued.
Yep.
I have two things that I want to say. One thing is, I think that I wish that I lived in Europe just because I want to drink with you guys the moment I'm 18, because you guys seem fucking amazing to drink with. And second off, I'm in a fucking Minecraft server and someone just said Justin Trudeau is the communist dictator of the region of Zimbabwe.
You think you have to be 18 to drink here?
You could be 16 and drink here, man.
Okay,
16?
whatever,
I
fucking-
drank my first beer when I was 5.
I mean legally.
Who gives a shit about that?
Nothing matters. Literally.
Who gives a
Legally-
shit about that?
Legally, you can buy alcohol at 18. Legally, you can drink it at 16.
The same
But
guy who
nobody
said
fuck-
about the same guy that said about Zimbabwe says I lick children.
Well, he's
Not
Justin.
surprised.
He's Justin Trudeau, of course.
I'm not surprised, but
He's
seriously,
just-
do you think anyone gives a shit? We just buy a ton of alcohol at a kiosk stand or whatever. Doesn't matter where. We just gather in someone's apartment. We just drink.
Oh no,
Do you know
absolutely.
Exactly.
Who gives a shit about age?
Oh no, but
Exactly.
the Dutch police is actually pretty adamant about this. They're like, what's your idea? What's your idea? I fucking hate them for it, but you know, I'm old enough so I can give a shit anymore. Like when I buy beer at the grocery, this is the last story. We have like 5 minutes to close this off. When I buy shit at the grocery store, they don't even ask for my.
hammer.
Oh, I mean, we can destroy all the stuff that we talked about and like add new stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Because we didn't talk about VR technology either, or guitarists.
Well, who
Yeah.
gives a shit about VR?
We were too busy talking about vomit and fucking Alexander the
Fucking
Great's pubic
drinking.
hair.
Yeah, fair enough.
We had
It
a
was
good
worth.
night. We had a good
Yeah.
night.
I'm genuinely, I genuinely wonder which one of us, like between me and Hank, like who could drink beer faster. Like I'm not gonna.
Nowadays, I don't. I want to say that you would win.
Yeah, how the current month has been to me, I guess I would. But
This is the first beer that I've had in months.
I mean,
I
wow.
basically stopped drinking almost entirely since
I mean,
this start of
props
this
to
year.
you. I mean, props to you, but specifically, I wonder, like, who could guzzle down like 3 pints of beers the faster? Like, we just put down three
When it's
pints
about-
each,
when
full
it's-
of beer, and we just see who can guzzle it down faster.
When it's about speed, then I think I'm still the winner. People have witnessed me like a can of Monster Energy takes 5 seconds for me, so that's about a full pint of beer.
I can guzzle it down.
Exactly
pretty quick,
tried
but
guzzling down.
no, don't do that.
I haven't exactly tried guzzling down like a beer as fast as I can, but I'm pretty sure I'd be good at it to an extent.
There's something to be said there about dicks and stuff.
Enough,
Yeah,
I don't have
yeah.
much money to waste like on a ton of alcohol, so I'm always restricted financially. So I make it
But I
last.
mean, we are too. We just buy cheap beer.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. I don't cheap out too much on beer. Like I don't get I don't scrape the barrel when it comes to beer because I'm not kidding. Like we have one of these worst beers. It's called Merak. And it's so shit that I kid you not, I drank 2 shots of rakia before I started drinking that beer, and after I
Yeah.
drank a full 2 liter bottle of that beer, I was actually less intoxicated than I was before I drank it.
Nice. The
I'm-
anti-beer.
Yeah, it's basically it's a beer that's an anti-alcohol. I'm not kidding. It like if you were to drink it, it kind of like reverses the effect. If you drink enough of it, you will be sober. That's how shit it is, and it's also way too sour. Like, who came up with this recipe? It's shit.
Oh man,
The anti-beer.
there's this wine in Hungary, which is literally just in a pill. You put it in water and then it makes the wine. Some drunkards tend to drink that shit, and it's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, imagine that. I don't know how you can get drunk off of that beer, but fuck
Wine. Like that's
wine.
it's one of the town drunks actually used to do that a lot. He used to like get a bunch of bottles of water, and then he would drop those weird pills in, and he would leave it under like bridges and stuff, so his family wouldn't notice. But then he would like in the evening he would like go to those bridges and just guzzle it all down. It was horrible. He would have like immense seizures because he was such a fucking alcoholic, and he would
Yeah,
still
well,
not
imagine
stop
that.
drinking.
Imagine that. Well, I do remember that period when I drank white wine out of the carton
Oh.
box under a bridge.
Can we all agree that box wine is just a sin against humanity?
Yeah, we do still have that. Like, I don't know, like it's 2.5 liters of white wine in a carton pack, and you know if you're buying carton, you're buying like you're not just scraping the barrel. You're like
Yeah,
you're outside of the barrel, scraping under it.
you're scraping the grounds.
Yeah, basically, you're scraping what's left of the barrel. And yeah, you shouldn't drink that, but I still remember for some reason drinking that. It was really cheap. It didn't even cost 200 dinars. And to put it into perspective, €1 equals right now around 17 dinars. So basically, those 2.5 liters of
I actually have
2.5
certain money.
liters of. I don't doubt it. Did Baffer give it to you?
Yeah,
So he got it from me.
yeah, I have your money.
How much do you have?
It's one of those bills. I forgot how much it was.
It's 10. Is it 10, 20, 50?
I think it's like 50.
50. That is worth less than €1.
I know,
Less
I
than
know.
sorry, less than half of a euro.
Gentlemen, we have to start cutting it off.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
The stream has to cut it off, but we don't.
Exactly.
Hey, you're not my bartender. You can't just cut me off.
I'm
Just kidding.
cutting
There's
you
no
off. You
There's
had
no
enough.
Actually, there's no bartender in this country that would ever cut you off. Like
There-
that is an incomprehensible aspect that action that
There's an incomprehensible ass.
it's incomprehensible for you to come to any establishment where it sells alcohol and after when you get drunk it cuts you off. It doesn't happen.
It doesn't.
It
No,
literally
it
doesn't
never
happen.
happens. I've never even witnessed it in a bar or a public place that somebody gets absolutely smashed and then they tell them no, fuck off.
Like only if you're maybe if the bartender like is worried, he'll actually like suggest you know cooling down, but that's the extent of it.
You know what?
And
I
even that
sometimes
is pretty fucking rare.
You know what I sometimes suspect? I sometimes suspect that they like stop you, not in the usual way, but they start giving you like alcohol-free shit so you calm the fuck down.
We have so few alcohol-free shit that it would
I mean,
be a
here in the
wonder if you
Netherlands, like
noticed.
Nick, probably. Nick is more of an outgoing guy
There's
than I am.
there's only one or two beers, one or two beer brands that sell
Outgoing?
non-alcoholic
Nick,
versions of their beer here, and that is of course who else? Heineken and Tuborg, and they
Heineken's
are
fucking
of course
trash.
shit. Yeah, they're absolutely
but
trash.
yeah,
I
so,
hate both.
Nick is more of an outgoing guy than I am. He goes outside the house more than I do, is what I want to say. But he has seen more pussy than I have.
I don't go out of the house.
Have you ever been to a bar or a place without my sister's help?
No.
Jesus Christ.
Well, maybe once, but that was because I was fucking depressed because I just broke up with my girlfriend.
Then you go to a bar. How was
Getting
that
into those
experience?
stories.
It was like once.
How was that experience?
Maybe twice, but that's about it.
And how was your bar going experience?
It
Yeah,
was
I'm listening.
No, is your girlfriend still listening?
Yeah. Well, actually, she doesn't really give a shit. So, what are you gonna ask?
Good, because we're apparently gonna talk about breakups, which is gonna be hectic.
No, we're
right
not.
now.
We're gonna fucking quit now.
Okay,
No,
we should.
no.
I have one
I've only
story.
been in a relationship once before my current girlfriend. And
Bitch, you're 15. Yes, you care. You care entirely too much.
15? You're
Yeah,
15.
I'm 15. Yes, I am.
Not you, I mean
Jesus.
your girlfriend. Look what she said in the
Yeah,
chat.
my girlfriend is older than me.
Holy shit, he's dating all the
That's
women.
actually, hey, nice. Hey,
Yeah,
nice, man.
I'm the fucking Shota.
Oh, fuck no. Fuck
He's
no.
got that Onisa shit going on, fam.
I got that our life, you know.
Fuck you up right now. It's because she's listening. Can I contain it or not?
End him.
Wait,
Wait, let's put it to a vote.
My ex-girlfriend was a complete like donkey dick. Literally, fucking didn't do anything interesting with me. But
That's
didn't
called
even
a
give me
dead
a
fish.
hug.
Oh, that's called. You're talking about outside the bed. Yeah, that's called a dead fish. You know, when
Oh
you're just.
yeah. My girlfriend just reminded me. My fucking ex-girlfriend is so retarded. She went at Halloween as like a female, sort of like Freddy Krueger, and she wore fishnets in like 0 degree weather, 0 degree being Celsius.
What a
I
fucking
know what
idiot.
Celsius is. We use
And
it
she-
because we're not idiots.
Yeah, and I'm just making sure because I'm a fucking Amerimat, and
Oh,
you
God.
guys don't know what I'm talking about.
He's an
potentially.
American.
I know
I
what
just wanna make sure.
Fahrenheit is, and I don't acknowledge it.
Yeah, Fahrenheit is a myth created by the government. So,
Exactly.
and a few days later, she put on her fucking Snapchat story. I'm sick and I don't know why. Well, maybe it's because you wore fucking fishnets in the middle of October on a cold night.
Yeah. Might have something to do with it.
Maybe.
Just
Maybe.
you know, we can neither confirm nor deny. You know. We can neither confirm
Yeah,
nor deny.
maybe, just fucking maybe. Also, about the Fahrenheit, I'm actually convinced that someone like the guy who came up with it, he just, I don't know, threw a D100, looked at it, and said, "Yep, that is the boiling point of."
I mean, the entirety of the Imperial
And all
system
the
is
like,
that way.
yeah, the Imperial system is just like throwing D20s and D100s and D60s and whatever
so
you
a
get,
foot
that's
is
it.
12 inches, a fucking yard is 3, a mile is
Imagine
5,280.
for a moment. I'm
You
gonna,
know, it's completely fucking
Jacob, I'm gonna
randomness.
blow your fucking mind. Imagine measuring in tens, hundreds, and thousands.
I fucking came.
Holy shit, right?
Alcohol, like I heard you measure alcohol in ounces. How the fuck do you measure ounces?
You know, the only thing that we use fucking the metric system for in this country is for guns and drugs, which is very accurate.
Which is actually because it's the two most important things to you. I wonder why you didn't switch to metric sooner.
Exactly.
But, oh well. Like you're using everything Imperial except the two things you love, and that's guns and drugs. And I'm just thinking like, that doesn't make sense.
But Americans don't measure.
Hey, the Hungarian has entered the chat!
Hey.
Another Slavic person!
It's a gathering.
Americans don't measure with the Imperial system, they measure with Subway sandwiches.
Exactly.
No.
What
No,
the fuck did you just say? Repeat that! What the fuck did you just say? Say it again! I dare you, motherfucker! What the fuck is that?
Burgers.
Americans measure with burgers.
Americans measure with anything but real measurements.
Oh my god.
You know why they measure with feet? Because they're the nation with the biggest foot fetish there is.
He's getting so drunk he can't even say foot fetishes anymore.
Yeah, me drunk? Fuck off. Like, I didn't even finish my beer. Fuck off.
You already had fucking whiskey, you dickhead.
Wow.
So?
Fair
I've
enough.
been ripping
It's like me saying it's like me saying
Ripping
it's like me
ass.
saying it's like me saying, wait, hold on, you're too caffeinated. You had one coffee and then you're sipping the chai now.
Don't
overdo it.
Motherfucker, you drank an entire bottle of fucking...
Well, I didn't yet. I still have plenty. I'm taking it easy because if I don't make it... Yeah, because if I don't make it last... Exactly.
I've been ripping ass this entire stream, and my entire room reeks of sulfur.
Oh,
And I didn't even eat eggs. I didn't even eat eggs.
Oh, that's genuinely disgusting. I wonder why we don't have viewership. Meanwhile, Jacob, I've been ripping ass this entire fucking time.
Wait, that reminds me.
My room is a class A3 biohazard.
just like my flashlight.
Oh no.
Hey, you just fucking.
No.
Hey, you just cut out in the best way fucking possible. I'm gonna fucking. I have shadow play on.
Jacob, I think I can hear the distant screaming and wallowing of Jews in your room.
Yeah, my ancestors.
My ancestors. Oi, baby ancestors.
God, I'm gonna.
Oh, that reminds me when I was a kid.
Nick is trying to say something.
Oh, sorry.
No, never mind. I was just realizing I'm still streaming on my end. And
Oh god.
Oh, you're streaming our stream. You stealing piece of shit.
He's stealing our fucking idea. Our brilliant
Hey,
giant
and
view
you're still
idea.
streaming. What are
Wow,
you on
really,
about?
really
You've been
following.
streaming this whole time.
Yeah, actually, I've been
What
recording
what
this.
he doesn't know is that he's actually been streaming in his entire life. We're onto some real Truman Show shit right
Anyways,
now, guys.
before we get too off topic, since we're talking about stink, I remember when I was a kid in elementary, I had bronchitis for about, was it 2 weeks or a month? I can't remember. And I was basically stuck in my room for a long time. And as you're a kid, you don't give a shit about showering, right? Yeah. So,
yeah.
after about, I think, more than 2 weeks, I remember playing Mario, like some version of Mario. and I remember something was so rancid.
Oh,
It was like unbelievable. I actually felt like a bit of food coming up to my throat, and I was like, I didn't fart, I didn't piss myself. Like looking around, there's no leftover socks.
What the fuck am I smelling?
Yeah, there's no leftover socks. There's nothing. And then I think, wait a minute. And then I put up my arm, and I smell my armpit, and my armpit smells like vomit.
Oh,
Not shit, vomit. It was so bad. And then I didn't shower for the following 5 days because I was too lazy. It was rancid.
I'm gonna
I have something to say, but I don't even think that it's good enough for the stream.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No.
I mean,
blow it.
I mean, you're not good enough for a stream, but you're still here. Sorry, I had to. Go ahead.
I have one drunk story, kind of.
Go ahead.
Yes, let's hear it.
Of
Let's hear it.
my ex,
Oh god.
which now this it's kind of a cute story though.
It's a what?
Kind of a cute story.
Ooh, I like cute stories that are drunk. I love it.
I mean, okay, so my ex, she was really innocent. Like,
Ah,
Oh, like mine.
no.
I don't know.
Do not compare yourself to the women that he's dated. Oh my god.
Depends,
She did
Jacob.
not drink at all, ever.
She didn't drink.
No, she did. She was just too scared that if she drink anything, she'd pass out and weird stuff would happen. And you know,
The story is going.
that's kind of her
Her MO.
how she was. So at some point, we were at a hotel, I think. Yeah. And
Alright.
we had just some food there, and they had like a fancy coffee chart.
Uh-huh.
Like, and she really likes coffee,
Okay.
but they had coffee with alcohol in it. So,
Oh, so Irish coffee.
Irish coffee. I think she took one with Bailey's in it.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
I don't understand why they make Irish coffee with Bailey's. It's not even a whiskey, but whatever.
No. They did.
It's green scotch.
The Bailey's one and the Irish coffee were two separate things. So I
Yeah.
don't think they
Alright.
were calling them the same thing. But she took one of those, and she was really like worried about it. And
It's not even that heavy.
it's not. It's really not.
It's
I
heavy?
did the same thing, and I.
It's not. It's not
I-
heavy at
Yeah,
all.
that's.
It wasn't like a heavy thing, but she was like, "Oh, I'm feeling it." Oh, it's so stupid, but oh,
Aww. How cute.
just oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
That's cute. That's cute though.
Time I've seen her drink anything with alcohol in it as well, but okay.
Like the one thing, like the Bailey's coffee and the Irish coffee, you drink that specifically between your binge drinking in the evening, so you can have a shot of caffeine but still consume more alcohol.
Yep.
It's to keep you up straight for just a little bit longer before you pass the fuck out.
You just drink black coffee. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh yeah, I forget, you're Slavic. You just drink the most horrible coffee that's extremely strong, and you just
Yourself,
basically...
it's completely nice.
Oh my god. He's
It's
delusional,
nice.
guys.
Fuck off. No, I'm not delusional. I'm telling you the truth. We call it Turkish coffee for some reason, and Greeks call it Greek coffee. Doesn't matter. But basically,
It's-
what it is basically, you know how you have coffee beans, right? Well, you grind them down into this dust. And what the fuck is this? I'm hoping that's not your girlfriend. X.
Yes, it is, clearly.
Well, all right.
Post it on the stream so that the stream can understand what we're talking about.
Sure.
No.
Anyways, basically,
No.
what Turkish coffee is, or homemade coffee, you take the beans, you grind them down, and you take what you grinded down, you put it in a pot of water, like you measure a cup of coffee, and you put 2 full, and I do mean full to the as much as you can put in 1 teaspoon, coffee, and then you boil it until it starts bubbling, and then you put it in a mug, and then you drink that. It's black coffee. What else do you want? Yeah, and it's fucking good.
I like it, but it's
Yeah.
awful.
It's not awful. It's good.
At least when I went in Hungary, Zsombor, the guy in the blue with the blue text.
Well, also, hey, guess what? Last night I actually drank Pelinkovets,
Nice.
and it was okay.
Palinkovits?
It was, yeah, imagine like Jägermeister, but instead of that sweetness, it was just bitter, like really
Interesting,
bitter.
Interesting. There's not entirely Palinka, but like it's a mix of something.
It's hold on. It's this. Let me just find the picture of it.
In the meanwhile, let
it's-
me continue explaining.
Yeah, it's basically this. I don't know what I could compare it to.
Oh yeah, it's just like bitter. It's like a bitter.
It's a really bitter.
Mm-hmm. So you put that in the Palinka, right?
No, you just drink it like that.
Oh. That's not
and-
Palinka, but it does sound good.
Well, maybe. Also, keep in mind that I never drink my liquors with ice. I don't like putting ice
but
in
you're
my
not-
liquor because it's just
You put Palinka in the freezer. That's
Fucking
why.
waters it down.
it waters it down basically.
Yes.
I never drink
But
whiskey
we
with
need-
ice.
We need to get the fuck back to the coffee.
Okay, let's go to the coffee. Can you cook some?
Aromatic. He's fucking talking about Palinka now too. God damn it, we're losing track. Even Chad is talking about fucking Palinka now. Right. So what they do is they have this fucking little
See, my
thing that you.
girlfriend tried Turkish coffee.
Shut the
She
fuck
knows
up.
it's great. Did
You
you know
dick.
Did you know they actually in Turkey traditionally they cook in bronze? Well, I don't know what to call it, but in bronze pots they actually cook coffee on hot sand.
Yeah, that's correct.
They boil it.
Yep, and it's really good.
But like, what the
Or so
Hungarians
told.
do is they have like this thing, this circulator thing, right? There's like water in the bottom. There's like water in the bottom of it, and then they put like a little thingy of like coffee in the top, and they put the thing on, and then they put heat on the bottom, and it slowly comes up, and then it makes coffee. And it's extremely fucking strong when they make it, because they serve it at like galas and stuff, like dance festivals that they do, to make it like, it's like very old version of Red Bull. If you drink it, you're gonna be fucking bouncing for the rest of the fucking night. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, Turkish coffee is no fucking joke.
Like, you put your spoon in it, it stays up straight. It's incredible.
I know a little gremlin child who
Rush.
had Turkish coffee one time, and he literally was fucking bouncing up and down.
It's amazing.
Yeah, but honestly, I've never had a caffeine rush. I once had. Okay, there's a term
You should take.
locally.
Yeah.
There's a term that we call smrtonosa. Smrtonosa is basically when you take a mug of coffee and instead of being a regular guy and putting 2 full teaspoons of the coffee, you put 5 or 6.
Yeah, that's basically Hungarian coffee.
Well, you put that. Well, I drank 4 of those in less than an hour, I guess.
And you
And
go nuts.
the only thing that happened was I started sweating a little bit. I got home, I fell on the bed, and I went to sleep.
Yeah, I used to be like that too. That's just an incredible tiredness.
Caffeine doesn't work for me. The only thing caffeine does for me is make me shit, and that's about it.
Yeah, but we should call it quits for the evening, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we can stop with the stream, but yeah.
Nick has to go to bed, and Nem has probably homework to do or something or whatever.
No, I fucking ain't got
Jacob
to do
got
homework.
Jacob got homeworks. Just kidding. I actually have homework as well, but I'm not doing shit.
Jacob has to go get pussy whipped.
So yeah,
my
it's
girlfriend's
been,
gonna beat me because I'm talking about fucking.
You go over to the beach because you bought car parts for a car you don't have yet.
so Jacob, let me put you in a tight spot right now.
Oh god.
Okay.
Tell me, has your girlfriend finally given you consent to pop the cherry?
Oh, fucking like.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now it's popping off.
You know I'm talking about
Yeah,
anal.
fucking.
You know I'm talking about anal.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's so excited about getting anal.
Nah, I'm just like.
No, I just.
What the fuck? I've been dating her for a year.
Yeah, okay. Jacob's girlfriend. I don't know what you call it, but basically, can you answer for us in the chat?
Talking about anal.
Well, for me, that's what it means to pop the cherry. You know, because you go in dry. No, just kidding. I'm not that kind of asshole.
Just drink a lot of caffeine. She won't go in dry.
Yeah. So
Nah,
basically,
she's
have you
fucking
given
black.
Jacob anal yet?
What? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Like I am so fucking hot.
You.
He got incredibly hot from thinking about anal. I think that's a good
No,
point to
no,
leave it on,
it's
guys.
because my door is closed because I don't
Yeah,
want
that's
my
why
mom
you're
to
getting
hear
that.
this-
Sure.
No. My door is closed because I don't want my mom to hear
I'm a
this
straight
fucking
woman.
ass
That's a
blast.
lie. You're dating a
fucking-
trap.
My room stinks of sulfur. I can't fucking breathe. I can't breathe in here.
It's full of sulfur. If you light a match in there, his house explodes.
Yeah, like I mean, legit. This is a class A3 biohazard in here. I can't feel my lungs.
I can't feel my lungs. You're supposed to feel them.
What was the name of that black guy that
Wait, are
had
you
his?
supposed to feel them?
Yo, Jacob, what was that black guy that had the cop's knee on his neck, and he said, "I can't breathe."
That's
Gregory Floyd.
that's George Floyd.
You
George
know
Floyd.
that I watched
That's
George
Fentanyl
Floyd's
Floyd.
sex tape?
Well, just now imagine him.
Now I said it. Now we're
with
getting
long
bad
hair.
boys.
Wait, hold on. Imagine him with long hair and the transgender flag background, and he says,
I can't breathe. I have seen
I
that
can't
one.
breathe. I know. I said it to you."
I can't sneeze.
What the fuck?
No, but seriously, have you put your dick in her asshole?
I haven't fucking met her, dude.
You haven't met your girlfriend? What?
Long distance relationship works like that. But she lives in England.
I'm so sorry for your loss, man.
Yeah, it's only been a year though. Yeah, you know.
Good night.
Man.
Say good night, Sulfur Man. It's time to stop. I don't like anal, please. No, that's why you're gonna do it to him.
Well, maybe you don't like anal, but he likes anal.
I mean, he knows. Oh, shit.
He doesn't know it.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Hold on.
You're gonna get back, son.
You're in the clear.
I couldn't hear you because I was cutting out because my computer was dying trying to fucking like load something.
You're getting pegged.
Because it's full of sulfur.
It's full of sulfur. It's not very good for cooling.
I can't feel my lungs. Why is my girlfriend just messaged me something and I don't even know if I should say.
Say it.
Shit now.
Should I fucking say
Fucking
it?
say
Should I
it.
fucking send it in the chat? Can I say it, Libby?
No.
Go on.
You're in the shit now, so go ahead.
All right.
Just send it in the
Hold on.
chat. We won't put it on the stream.
No,
but just
no,
send it
no.
in the
Put it
Discord.
on the fucking screen. Put it on the fucking screen.
Hang on. Okay, hang on. Let me just.
Go on the screen. Put it on the fucking
It's
screen.
going on the
Go
screen,
on.
guys. Hang on. Just putting it on the screen. I would like to add an image. It's just random letters, and we're just gonna.
Do it for like a millisecond though.
Just cut out the name. Just
Hey,
cut out the name.
JK, don't.
No,
do
no,
it.
just cut out the name.
Don't do it.
No, but wait. I'll call her Pinky.
You fucking cunt.
And this is
I like-
gone.
Oh no. Oh no.
There you go. This is gonna be the thumbnail too, so enjoy, motherfucker.
No, don't do it. Don't do it, please.
I'm depressed now. Oh. Oh.
Be depressed. You're here with us.
Fucking-
Ah,
It's gonna be.
yeah, just clip out this part, please. Thank you.
I like that you're Pinky. I'm sorry, she's Pinky and you're Stinky.
Doing
We need to
doing the
fucking
pink one
go,
in the stink,
man.
I guess.
We need to fucking go. I'm gonna fucking pass out. My head. Oh god.
What? Does it? Wait, you can smell it too?
Yes, you're gassing me.
It's
Like
going
you
to the
farting
Pussy
at
out. Don't pussy out on me. Oh, come on, don't pussy out on me. Come on.
No, that's enough. That's enough. We're done. We're not gonna. We thief,
Fun's
guys.
over. Oh god,
We
I'm
thief,
gonna be
guys.
beaten. I'm gonna be
Jacob, I
beaten
feel-
tomorrow.
Yeah,
I mean,
Jacob,
after
I feel
this
bad for
VC,
you.
I'm gonna be beaten by my girlfriend.
You're gonna be beaten.
Yeah. Probably.
Long distance pegging.
She just sent me
Long
this gift and I
distance
don't know what it
pegging?
means. What is this? What does this mean? What does this mean?
Discord. It's all it's it's admin selection screen.
Pedophiles.
Ah,
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm
I'm
done.
genuinely.
She
I'm
sent this to me. What the fuck?
I'm fucking done.
Jacob, I
What is
genuinely
that?
feel bad for you. Come tomorrow.
No.
Everybody
I
say
wish I could
goodnight to
fucking-
the fucking stream.
Yeah, how should we wish
good night.
wish the stream good night for the
Yeah.
all 6
I wish
people
I
that are
wish I could
listening?
fucking
Four
be
of
with
us
you
are
guys
us.
more. This was a great idea. I'm glad that it came.
Next Sunday you're coming again, motherfucker.
Next
Oh,
Sunday,
that's-
is it happening at the same time?
Same time, same
Fuck yeah!
same Joe
Fuck
time,
yeah.
same Joe place.
Yep.
I'm not even
Same time.
talking right anymore.
Go.
Nice. Nice.
Good night, guys.
Good
Good
night.
night.